Yo, what's the deal? This your boy T History. Watch your backside, watch your phalanges. Came up here to just see what's going on as usual. Open panel with the people just out here. That's how we kicking it. I think the schedule or whatever was wrong, but we got 1,000 people in the building. What's going on? Also, I'm gonna have my man on Letterman come up here and check it with me in a few minutes. Anytime he pulls up. What I'm saying? He's welcome to come on the show along with everybody else. I was just seeing what's going on out there with the people. Because a lot of times we take breaks, over here. So I gotta let y'all know that I'm alive. I'm doing well. Some people don't watch the cooking, or when I throw food up there, let y'all know that I'm alive. But that's what it is, man. Seeing what's going on and how's everybody doing. Some of the people, depending on where you are, we're getting good weather. Some of the weather seem to come back, and that's what's up. Hopefully we'll be able to go outside. Out in Massachusetts, we got the mask off mandate. The mandate for the mask is off, but a lot of people still stick with it, which I would tell people to do. If there's been riding with the mask the whole time, you should stay that way. There's a lot of things going on with, saying preparation of war, but it's always a lot of stuff that's going on in our backyard that we got to take care of. We have to protect our own backyard and protect one another the best way that we can without pointing a finger to nobody else or worry about other things that are going on. This is a big, big, big thing that's going on and a lot of gossip, and that's how YouTube works. But we have to use our own mind to get to a better place. You know what I'm saying? And how people feel about themselves, it's got a lot to do with a lot of things as well. You got to get to the place where you're mentally healthy. Say to get physically healthy and wealthy, you have to be mentally there first. Yo, my man, NBA City, what's the deal, NBA? Where you been at, man? Celtics is rolling. Celtics is rolling. What's good with you, though? Thank you for dropping in, man. Hopefully the brothers and sisters are coming, kicking with your boy for a little bit, for an hour or so, just seeing what's going on out there in the YouTube world. It's been a minute for me. I've been checking other people, listening to stuff and a bunch of drama per usual, but it is what it is. Nothing much. Yeah, I feel you, man. What is it, Monday night? So, calm, cool, collective. How was your weekend? You have a good weekend, brother? I did myself. Love and freedom, what's going on, man? That's what I would say for the people that's alive and the people that are gonna catch the run back. I definitely had the OG, the big brother, Michael from Love and Freedom. He's gonna have a sit down interview with us. Well, they saying they give me so I posted it for Friday, but we'll see. We try to get it sometime this week. You got high. Well, that's the normal thing that you do. You had a good show going on over there, Michael. Like I said, we've been watching. Hopefully a lot of other people been watching. I know that you like me, you took the what's the name off there. Thanks for hitting the like button. You took the what's the name off, which is dope. You know what I'm saying? For the nosy people who don't care but just want to know how many subscribers you got, that's what's up. But I know you're climbing the ladder, man. You got a good product over there. Like I said, for the people that I do got, and I always try to tell people to go over there and check you out. You know what I mean? You always drop good things, especially for service people. Anybody that went to the service for any amount of time, and you don't necessarily have to go that route, but he has a good program going on over there. But again, if you have been somebody that mess with the service in any type of way, you should go over there and mess with Michael at Love and Freedom because he has a dope channel. Yeah, man, we was just chilling. It's been a while on Michael, so I came up here. Thanks for the sticker, bro. I just came up here to see how everybody was doing, just have regular conversation. Hopefully, a couple of people pull up on me, and we just gonna have an open panel about what's going on and talk about a few things. Like I said, a lot of times I always get into the YouTube thing and what's going on the YouTube streets because it's always exciting and the drama and the saga that comes with it, but I don't partake into it as much. But I hear it and I see it. I wish it would die out, but again, it's a lot of people's strategy. A lot of people get off on that stuff. It's just like how you know how TV, cable, whatever, internet is sold these days. People love drama. But like I said, sometimes it's each his own for anybody how they do with their podcast or what they do with their channel, whether you consider it a podcast or you consider it journalism or you're a reporter of music. Whatever you do, you can do it your way. It's just, I would just always tell people to stay away from drama and beefs as much as possible. But people tend to like that. So that's an area where people figure if they're not gonna make that much money, they rather go there so they can get the activity, the traffic going through their channel. So at least they can feel good in that way. But like I said, I'm not knocking anybody who does things the way that they do. You know what I mean? A lot of people have entertainment in so many different variables. Like I said, with a person like me watching Love and Freedom, Love and Michael is seeing medical, seeing a brother that been up, a brother that's honest and talks about a lot of different things. Those are the platforms that I like to be. Like anytime you can get a little fun, you can get a little entertainment, but you learn something at the same time. Those are the platforms that I like to enjoy. I I might have times when I beef for the ratchet, you know what I'm saying? Because I've been a part of it and I added to it at times. So I get it. I just can't be on that each and every day. And like I said, even when people try to pull me into those things to make content or whatever, I just try to stay away from it because again, it's nonsense. And especially a place where nobody want to lose their life dealing with nonsense or being at a certain place as well. It's like doing entertainment, doing thing, making music. You shouldn't die where you're trying to come up at. You know what I'm saying? Could you just imagine, you working at? Yeah, thanks, bro. Like I said, what I've learned too, Michael, through my travels is like I'm gonna do what I do. I take advice. I listen to people. Hold on. I listen to advice and stuff like that, but I think that I'm pretty much good where like I'm not gonna change up what I do. Like sometimes I think people be looking at it wrong or perceive me wrong in certain areas because I just try to get to understanding where certain people be at, but I might talk about things that doesn't really particularly bother me or really concern me after the fact. Like things that happen on YouTube or what brothers and sisters do up here, that's what they do. Even if they put my mind into it, put my name into it. I don't sit there and let that change or dictate how I feel about life or how I feel about myself. I continue to move on because, like I've seen for months and time, that a lot of people will spend a lot of energy in the wrong place and the wrong thing. So I'm not trying to be a part of that. So therefore, I don't get caught up in those things. Yeah, exactly, bro. Because like I said, there's a lot of times we talk about things and we come across stuff that doesn't necessarily, got something to do with us, but it's stuff to talk about and things like that. I always just try to see brothers and sisters' opinions and how people feel about certain things that, goes against, saying CNN, what we see up here, and how people feel themselves about certain situations. Because one thing about everything, even coming up here on YouTube, regardless of what, you always can learn something. So again, that's why, like I said, I would like to be a platform like that, where somebody can learn something here and there, even if it's just one little jewel. That's what I try to work on, And I see in other platforms that has the same thing, or have more. But it's what's your platform stand for, and what's your integrity behind it, or do you have any integrity? Period. Is the situation. Just like NBA City said about the new hot and water at first. I don't think that uh, that's how I looked at for the whole time. I think it changes. Hold on. These people are going crazy out here tonight. You'll think it's the weekend of where these people will fly by and honk and horns and all these sirens are ringing. Yeah, don't feel free to hit the like button. We got over 4,000 people in the building, but that's all right. They'll pick up as we move on and carry on. I got somebody pulling up on me now. That's what's up. Let's see what's going on with this individual. Uh,
Oh, T History salute.
oh, what's up? This friendly extortion underscore 101 in the building. What's going on with you? That's
Salute, my brother. Yo, salute.
what's good. Thanks for pulling up on me, man. What you got on the stove or the pot tonight? We got going on?
Oh, now I'm good right now, man. I'm slowing down with the eating, man. I gotta lose some weight, you know. It's been hard to lose the weight. So I was like, damn, I gotta slow down the cooking. So yeah, I just been drinking a lot of water.
Oh boy, what's the deal, man? How you been? Oh boys in the chat, friendly saying what's up to the fellas.
Oh, salute, salute, salute.
That's
Yeah.
what's up. Yo, we just chilling, man. This is one of those, like I said, for myself. Friendly pulled up on me. I also pulled up on me, boy. It's just an open panel. For both of us, it's a lot of things. Like I was discussing it, unfriendly. I always like try to stick my nose and see what's going on with the YouTube situation. I don't always be there, always have the show going, but I don't like to be inconsistent. But I had a couple of interviews that was dope. Hey, my tomatoes is on the way. Yes. Cindy been on panels too. Cindy, come on up. The price is right. Cindy's in the building. Oh my God, my boys. Yeah, we need Yola too. I
Bless.
supposed to hear Yola. Hopefully Yola's doing good and I'll see that we's up here. She might come through. But thanks for coming through, Cindy. Like I said, if you do want to pull up at some point, it wasn't on nothing in particular that we was on. We was just, saying, like you said, oh my God, we haven't done that in a while for, saying for different, yeah, it's almost here. I've been thinking, I've been thinking about you. Spring is almost here and my tomatoes, yes. And your garden about to be blessed. But yeah, I mean, what's the how is New York City feeling about? Because we got our mask mandate got pulled. I think today or yesterday. How's it looking in the city?
Um, there's some people that still wearing it. I mean, it's mandated in certain places. You know, depending on certain places, you still may have to wear it. Is required. You know, but you don't have to wear it everywhere. But you know, certain places it's still required to wear a mask. But you got some people that still wear it because you know just to be cautious, and you got some who was that just couldn't wait for this to be uplifted. You know what I'm saying? So it's more people without no mask now, but you still have a lot with a mask on.
Right. So, like with me, I mean, some people don't like to hear from me. You see, I was always anyway the whole time, but I didn't go everywhere every day somewhere. But I won't. I walk them in the places that I had to. But like I said again, each his own is different. That's why I asked the situation. But far as you concerned, do you feel comfortable with it so far, or do you feel as though like maybe people at least should still wear it for like to summertime or like in public places or whatever.
I mean, they saying that the numbers drop and all different places, you know, with things like that. So they go on by, you know, the cases that's you know that's been dropping and stuff like that lately so far. So I don't know if it's the right thing to do or not to do, but I still do. I do wear a mask when I'm out in public because you know people do cough and sneeze and sometimes you gotta go in elevators or get on the bus and that stays floating in that air in a closed, you know, area, you know, those germs do live for quite a while. You know, it's not like outside could just, you know, even though outside, but when you like in a business or somewhere somebody cough or sneeze, you never know. You know what I'm saying? So I always keep mine on. Just, you know, I don't know. It's just my way of just trying to see if it does make a difference. But I don't know.
Yeah, again, it's for each his own. You know what I'm saying? My thing is, I think that for it to be comfortable, I think it's one of those situations that you can't practice something as long as you've been practiced. So even with it being unmandated, I think that you're still gonna see a lot of people still wear their masks, especially the people who was very, suspicious or was very big on the mask. They're still gonna wear their mask. I think it's cool. I just think that um the only thing, like you said, rushing back into things is I think maybe you just got to be careful with just phone blown, just letting everybody be at all the restaurants again and all those type of things is what you need to be careful with. P West, TSM rapper, thanks for coming, brothers. Don't forget the like button for me, along with Malibu Scott. Thank you for coming. P West, you could pull up. It's been a while. TS rapper, anybody's open on conversation. Right now, we was just talking about I don't know how your state of your city is going, but in Massachusetts, we are the mandated mask is gone here, and like I said, I'm not gonna stay here because in a way I don't, which is a good topic, but I don't like to be too political about things.
Right.
But I do want people's opinions on do you how you comfortable about it? Oh, that's cool. Oh, that's what's up, P West. That's cool, Malibu. I already know. I just said it because I was talking. Yeah. So that's what was just going on for starters. Like I said, we came up here because it's been a while for the team to be up here together and kicking it. So we just started off with that. Y'all know it's more the people that participate and the friends and family come along that we'd be up here and we'd be talking about who knows what. But yeah, I just for me, like I said, I wasn't really I was funny about it too because I just felt like, you know, I didn't like how it was given to us, but then again, it's like they don't know. Also, when people stand with sides, we don't want to be disrespectful to the family who lost, and we still don't know what's going on across the board. But it's just like that, what's going on in that other country and stuff like that. It's always something, and it just seems like in the middle of the C-19 situation that now it's like on the back burner for this, and that's what I've been saying and telling people just more educated than me with certain things is that again it's always something and it's like look how big that was and now they're just like okay take that off because we have another issue and then we'll have another political issue around the corner. Tommy D, what's up? We got a seat here open for you.
I think you went on mute.
Yeah, you could go friend. No, I did mute. I was gonna say friendly because I was running my mouth. You could go ahead. Tommy, come through. Nah, I was just saying, go ahead, friendly, if you want to say something after.
No, I'm listening. I'm listening. I'm just chilling right now. Trying to complete this little thing for my son because he won a shirt and stuff like that. So I gotta fill out this stuff so they could like they could just to make sure that I agree with the terms and all that stuff. So I was reading them, making sure, and he'll get his free shirt, I guess, whenever he returns his in. So I don't want to let him know. He's like, yo, Pops, I wore my shirt, man. It says my
Well, at least somebody's winning some.
yeah. That's for attendance and
Me neither, P West.
upper.
Now, I was just reading what P West said because I know P West was like me. We was talking about this at the beginning. P West says the masks don't do anything anyway, so I never had a problem with people wearing or not wearing them. I don't like being forced to wear them. That's just the way that I felt. You know me, you talked about this as soon as it happened, P West. And I mean, but like, again, one thing that I tell people, again, well, I haven't really talked about that war crisis or whatever, it's just like this. I just think that everybody's, when you talk about something that this is this deep, that people, I don't like separation, and I feel like that these situations that we've been having over the last few months have put us regular Americans and people of this channel and other channels like in a situation of because that's why again I told people at jobs or you can't talk about religion and politics because you could be cool with somebody. Next thing you know, y'all are fighting over who should should you wear masks or not wear masks, and it's not a you thing. It's I mean it's your personal thought process, but it's something that was generated by somebody else to put on us to have separation. Because you've seen a lot of people, whether you went to the grocery store, whether you went to the train station, whether you went anywhere, a lot of people show their nasty ways and a lot of ignorance between this mask on and mask off. Like if somebody on either side knew the true answer, and nobody really did. You know what I'm saying? And people got real nasty. It's people that got into fights. I see people like the other day, like this guy was on a train the other day, and he seen a guy. And again, we're within at that time 48 hours of it being taken away, and this guy's going crazy on this guy on the train, like, "Where's your effing mask? Where's your effing mask?" And like that's where it got really ugly for us regular civilians. Is that when it got like that, human being or civilian to civilian to you know, start cussing one out because of views and basically
Right.
almost getting into physical harm. Mac Mean, I see you. Thanks for coming, bro. You
It,
can pull up too,
it's
man.
kind
This is
of
open.
fun
Go
out of
ahead.
it after a while, because like it's like no matter I try to do several things, and for some reason there's always something really petty going on. I be like, what the fuck are we really going here focus on these type of bullshit? You know what I'm saying? Like, I see how can I explain, man? I mean, I see people come in the social media thing for various reasons, for whatever it is, for whatever, benefits them and whatever, but it kind of took the fun because no matter how positive or how you try to keep or how cool you try to be, it's always some dumb shit that you'd be like, ah man, really, man, this is really childish. So it actually made me realize that, there's people like, that like, it's like people that do this catfishing stuff like that, people that do things like that, usually people that are not happy with themselves and are lonely. You have older people, who have kids, but the kids is no longer their life. They decided to go away, live their own life. So you got people that are lonely and people who are broken and they have nothing else to do in life that this is their life. It becomes their life. And I started to analyze that and realize that, out of YouTube, what do the majority of these people do that is productive for themselves, for their family, and things like that? And I don't see much of it. I just see people more focused on other people's issues, like hearing about the Hassan Campbell and all these other shit, that's what it's just about. No matter what in social, that's what it's just about, just that type of energy at all time. So no matter how
Right.
positive you try to keep it, some way somehow it transpire, and you get caught up in some type of shit that you'd be like, is what the internet being used for, bro? You know what I'm saying? So, and then I
Right.
think that like, the support I was I was like, damn, I got a year doing this. I do. I feel like I'm entitled for some type of support like that too. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause I be doing my best, giving them my best. And if people contribute or whatever, it can even get better. So I was like, I guess, I gotta fall back and really do what I gotta do in the real life and focus on the real deal. Cause this right here is really more for people who don't got much going on for themselves that they could just sit here all day and every day and get into war and get into beef over a dollar. You know what I'm saying? And they're not even making a rack. You know what I'm saying? Unless they got people that supporting them in the back scenes. But this is not enough, nigga, to pay a bill. I'm not gonna waste my time arguing the beef with anybody to history. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? So,
Right.
it's like you try to build a platform some way you got somebody else telling you how to build your platform. You know what I'm saying? When they platform is not even popping. You know what I'm saying? They're not even lit like that. You get what I'm saying? Like it's just crazy. People just want to control how for you to run your platform, how to do things. People want to start little circles, like a little, alliances and all this other shit, or they use you as a pawn, as a feature. You know what I'm saying? And it gets messy and it kind of fucks up the whole shit. After a while, you'd be like, damn, this is just the same old people in the same old circle with the same old shit. You know what I'm saying? Like you said before, T.S. you said it. It's like what on the what? You know what I'm saying? Going a circle.
Yeah, it's like the hamster. I
I
said
was
it's
just
like,
I was
yeah,
just gonna
go ahead,
say that
Cindy.
going around in
Yeah,
circles.
yeah. I said a while ago. They just remind me, yeah, the hamster riding around and then in the circle, not riding around, but just going in the circle, just running around and not making it nowhere. Hold on, because the echo. But on Cindy, I'm gonna hold that too, friendly. Cindy, go ahead and speak on. I know you probably was gonna come with the mass part, but go ahead and speak up on what you want to speak on, and then friendly's part. I'll get back to that.
No, what I was gonna say is, with the whole mask thing, it's funny, like, they're lifting a lot of these mandates, like for the school or for different public sectors. You know what I mean? I think that the masks have a crucial part because they've always been a part of like the medical community. So, like, you go to the dentist, your hygienist or your dentist is wearing a mask. They serve a purpose.
Right.
Um, there was a lot of research that was done about the C-19, all that, and they said that the particles that people were, because it's an airborne virus, they were so minuscule that, like, basically, unless you were wearing an N95 and, like, goggles because, you could still catch particles within your eyes, you're almost bound to get it, right? So the masks did a good part in terms of mitigating a lot of other spread of, like, cold or flu or things of that nature, right? And I think that that's good. I mean, some germs are okay for us to get. You don't wanna get sick, but I mean, if you're gonna get it, it's almost like you're gonna get it, if that makes any
Right.
sense.
Of course.
Um, whether you're
It
and
definitely
listen,
makes sense.
the getting the stick in your arm for older people, for immunocompromised people, for things of that nature, you know what? You take every precaution that you can if it's not gonna hurt you. You know what I'm saying? Um, I had it last year before I was even able to get the stick in my arm, or even if I decided I wanted to get it. And I had it real bad, really bad. And I got stuck with a lot of like that long, process afterwards of just recuperating. You know what I mean? My kids had it. You would have never known they had it. So it affects everybody very differently, you know? Um, I think that it's everybody's decision to do whether they want to do it or not, you know?
Right, like I told you when we first met. I don't know where this double up is coming from, but
Mm,
I just think that before I always told people up here that I believe that it's each his own. If you don't listen to me, don't listen to the dopest 100,000 subs content creator that would tell you to do this and not, do this and do that. That decision is the right decision that you make with your family and yourself and what makes sense to you and your health. Like I said, me, I just I wouldn't say because I know how disrespectful something that you were taught to earlier is I won't be disrespectful to say that I didn't believe in it, but it's just certain stuff that I've done, and like I said, when the years since a kid in my culture, just like the flu shot, never got a flu shot, could get a flu shot, get flu, never take one of them. It's certain things that it's just I wasn't messing with and I'm lucky. I just feel like it was a lot of fear tactics. That's why, like, ever since it's been going on, I've been really not listening to the news and stuff like that. And I don't like to be ignorant towards people because a lot of people are stuck in ways to view a person who into the news have been older than me. In certain ways, you got it's things that you're gonna do. You're always gonna certain people always gonna listen to not even the government. Just listen to the people you support, to the elites. And like I said, as you grow older, you look into things you read. I've noticed that a lot of the stuff that the elites given us, in a whole, is not good. And we also got to remember that, there's no one thing. All of us are different human beings, just like we think different. That's the same thing with our systems in our body. If it's something that is made to destroy us, that's different. But if it's something naturally, it's just like my body's going to work or it's going to receive and take things differently than yours.
Well, that's like what I said before. Like everybody, I respect anybody's decision, whether they chose to get it or get the stick or not. That's your own decision. You make a decision based on what your genetics are, what your pre-existing conditions could be, based on if you're allergic to maybe any of the ingredients that would be in that, vaccine. Everybody, as long as they make the decision for what's right for them based on what the information is, that's good. That's all anybody ever needs to do at the end of the day. You know, not listening to propaganda, not listening to what the masses are saying, not listening to any of that, because really everything has got to be curtailed to what you and how your body is, just like what you were saying.
Okay.
And I think like before Friendly gets back on it too, Cindy, because I think, we tried, me, I is open and we brought that up and we don't have to stay with the mask. We'll see how
Mm-mm.
it goes. I just feel like I think with Friendly, I'm going to bounce on what Friendly was talking about. We like us as content creators and creators, and like what he was saying, and that's why I don't be up here every day. It's not like purposely done or whatever, but I always said it'd be so toxic up here, and people running with not even agendas that they know. People like we listen to a lot of people who just like I said with the news or just pick up something, listen to somebody, it sounds good, and then that's they come on with a show, and that's what it's about. They're kicking stuff that they don't really have no knowledge on anything. They're just assuming or running with something that they heard and just play it to his best situation. You know what I mean? And like people don't understand it. Again, the toxicness and stuff like that. That's another form of sickness. Like if you
Mm-hmm.
listen to a bunch of negativity every day, all day, like we see on these live of these platforms, you're not going to be healthy.
Right.
Mm-mm. No, I think that the way that you guys have always been, I mean, for as long as I've known you guys and been on panel or with you guys listening to you guys, I mean, you're talking about real stuff, real life, but you're talking about it with not a negativity, or you're not talking about it with a condescending nature of looking down upon somebody or some population, if that makes any sense, right? Like
Right.
you're talking about it in the realest sense, but yet in the most, I don't know how to explain, like eye-opening way, but like it's just not a negative way. And I think that that's where I've gravitated towards you guys so much because I can appreciate what you're saying. You know what I mean? Um, and I might not be able to relate to everything 100%, just like you guys might not be able to relate to everything that I say 100%, but you can respect it because it comes from a non-confrontational, non-judgmental type of way of how I'm saying things, right? Like you guys might not be able to relate to everything that I say 100%, but you can respect it because it comes
Rich, just turn the on what's the name? Turn the YouTube off though, because you can hear her again.
of how I'm saying things, right?
Oh, my bad.
Or just turn it down. I think you just as long as you turn down the volume. Well, how you doing? It's the first time my big bro's been on the show. What's going on, Rich?
Hey, I'm hanging in there, man. I'm up late. I just did it live for like 2 hours where I was playing music.
Oh, okay, that's good. My fault for cutting you off. We'll give it back to you, Cindy. Rich,
I'm sorry,
that's good.
Cindy. I'm
So
so sorry.
No, you're good. You're good.
I think she's okay. Rich, what I was gonna say is, I do this to everybody too because I heard you saying it, but I wasn't sure, and I gotta find it. What struck the nerve to get you started with your own channel?
It was basically Little Mario, True, Kenny Cutthroat. I was just watching those guys and I said, I'm going to create a channel. And Cindy, you should do one too. I heard you say you were going to do one earlier. Jump on it. Move forward. Do it.
I am. Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm still like, checking out StreamYard and the whole ropes and everything on how to do it and have some kind of content. But those guys came on my channel one time and we just started talking and it was so cool. So
Yeah. No, for sure.
Yeah, it could get fun. Like it could be fun, but then it gets
oh,
messy. You be like this is not what I'm trying to do right here. You know what
right.
I'm saying?
Friendly salute, man.
Salute, Rich, and it becomes a mess, and you be like, bro, like
I've
I'm
seen it,
trying to just
man.
relax, just kick it. I'm trying to
Right,
learn something myself. You know
right.
what I'm saying, from somebody.
It's sad because there's grown adults on here and I've seen all the drama, man. And I'm just like, the other day, I deleted 19 channels from my YouTube.
Mm,
And there was some channels that I don't even go to anymore, political or
right.
news organizations and stuff like that. But man, I just seen a lot of drama, a lot of fighting, on different channels, and it's sad.
That's all there is.
We're all grown adults, man. And this is I don't have Facebook or Twitter or anything else. And I found this YouTube thing Vibe in November of 2021. And then, like let's say I go on T History's channel and he's like, yo, check out Friendly's channel or Cindy's channel. And that's how I had
Yeah, we
all
network, we socialize, but
right.
other people make it a problem to where now it becomes an issue if you support somebody in another channel. And you're not here to drop. You're just here to support. You're not here to join a gang or crew or some type of alliances. I'm just here to do my channel and support you guys. Whatever
Right,
y'all got going on, y'all could work it out, fix it on your own. You know what I'm saying? If we could
right,
talk about it in my platform, you know what I'm saying, without being disrespectful and any like without you being disrespectful to the other person in a way, you know what I'm saying, while we trying to have a conversation, we could do that. But remember, these are YouTube shows we're trying to run. We're
right,
trying to be like we're trying to be like these other TV shows you see. People that interview people, you know what I'm saying? They're gonna tell you what's the problem with whatever boxer, or how they got into a problem with their relationship, or how they're no longer friends with this person, or how business went bad. That doesn't mean you're there slandering somebody. That just means you want to know what happened, like what's going on. Like, but I was guys. I've seen you guys working together at one point. These are things as an interviewer. You know what I'm saying? As a person who does something that it's supposed to be doing, not choosing sides and picking teams, because now you fucking up what this is supposed to be about. Now you're turning this into something personal.
I've
You
seen
know.
it.
See,
I've
friendly,
seen it.
reason why, let me say this right quick, Rich. The reason, let me just go first. The reason why, like what Friendly is saying, and I'm 100 with you, is because so many of us have different agendas and come up here for different reasons, and everybody want to have a show and have a great show, and people do it from different types of ways. Then you got people that don't have the same vibe as you, but they'll come along when they want to come up. So people use people. Then the biggest thing, the biggest elephant in the room is that a lot of people I just seen, especially lately, just get frustrated upon numbers in certain things because people want overnight success. People don't put in the work in. Not only that, it get oversaturated in certain ways too. But everybody gets to say their opinion. That's why I asked both of y'all, anybody around that I interview them, let you get your word out, or when you get a channel, I let people know who you are. That's what I try to do for the community or people, right? But what ended up happening is, like I said, people want overnight success. People want to be one of the biggest channels, and then or people be doing okay and they have good channels and decent fun and different episodes to be fun. But then they look at it and they get their thousand or whatever, and they expect to just get paid off of YouTube, and they can just chill and be big, and it doesn't work like that. And then
Yeah,
that's when you see the backstabbing and
right,
people not friends anymore and stuff like that.
right.
Right.
Cindy, I apologize for coming in here and cutting you off. Please forgive me.
Oh my God, you're fine. You're totally
But the
fine.
thing is that you could probably relate to this, Friendly. I go to Walmart and I also go to Wegmans and Aldi's, and I don't hear the people at Walmart complaining. Like, why you
Because
going
you
over
went
there? Why you
away.
going over
Yeah,
there? You know what I'm saying, Pa? And
right,
I've seen the drama and all that, and the craziness and the fighting and the like forgiveness and everything, and people being in the bushes, and I understand it. And Friendly, I'm 57 years old. You know what?
okay,
And you
bless.
talk about my mother, my kids, whatever. As long as you don't put your hands on me,
Right,
que se joda.
right,
Que me besan el culo.
right.
I don't care, pa. I don't care. I'm just in this to, have a great channel and have fun and chat with people and play music, and that's it. You know, and
Yo,
and I got the
it's like,
inspiration from all you guys because I see
listen,
history friendly.
like I
Kenny,
want to say something, Rich. Look, like, what is it? Harvey from TMZ.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
All right, now picture him when he got other content to deliver, right? Him focus on a whole show, right? Stop putting content out there to talk about the other guy from Dish Nation. Do you know how crazy that would be? They're supposed to be whatever content whatever they're supposed to be to go back and forth and spend months, weeks at each other's throat. You fucking up the money.
right,
There's a lot of information you could be sharing out there
right.
instead of back and forth.
As far as getting like monetized and making money and all that, I don't need that. I don't even
Right,
need a cash app on my thing. But
right,
it's just like for me to have fun, play music, chat with people, go live here and there, you know. That's it. You want to bring drama to my channel, it ain't happening because I'm not worried
right.
about it. Take that somewhere else. And I'm not a badass in any way. Just
Neither
leave
am
me
I.
leave me alone and let me do my little thing.
Right.
That's it. But like I love your channel, T
Thank
History
you.
channel. I follow, like True, Kenny Cutthroat, and some other channels,
Salute to them.
Little Mario, right. Salute to them. And they have great channels and inspired me. They've inspired me to, just to do this. And like Little Mario and Kenny and True, they're all helping me. And I appreciate, what they're doing for me.
Yeah. You know, this is a thing where when I first came in, I came to start as a chat. And now, as I started doing this, more and more people was putting me on about put up a cash app, and I was like, what? And then from the cash app, people was telling me I get a PO box, and I was like, for what? They were like, because people will do this and do that. I'm like, word. So then I had people telling me get merch, you know what I'm saying, and all that stuff. So then I started thinking to myself, like, but these people want me to do a lot. I gotta pay for StreamYard, PO box.
I, I seen the
They
screen
want me
yard.
to sell merch, and nobody even supported my channel and really much in that way. So if I buy merch, I'm gonna be stuck with. Eventually, I'm gonna have to rock the gear myself. You know, the money's gonna go down the drain. You know,
Right,
and if I open up a PO box, that means I gotta maintain that shit, and I'm never gonna get no gifts, no nothing on that PO box. So why the fuck do I need that for? But
right,
people was acting me up, and I was actually pushing for it because they was like, "No, because this is more of a business. You got to run it like a business." You know, people was so that's the route I went. So
right.
you
And I
know,
could
I
dig it.
expect
I could dig it. We all have our different paths, on
yeah,
YouTube and everything like that. But mine is just to have fun with it. And when the fun
right,
starts running out and I get that bad taste in my mouth, I'm gone. I'm
right.
gone. You
Look, I
know,
stopped going to so many channels, right? Because It
Right.
was always something. And I was like, that this is bullshit.
Salutes
So I
to you.
stopped going to channels, and I stopped actually doing shows too. You know, like I slowed down a lot because there's other things I got to do with myself, and I felt like I wasted too much time. You know what I'm saying, on YouTube, and you know I had to hear it from, but you know you usually, you know, and I'm like, right, you are right, and you know, and I had to get off it because it was becoming a little bit embarrassing when I got approached, you know what I'm saying, by my wife and her listening to what the people be talking. Like, she was like, man, those guys got kids, you know, so it became an embarrassment. So now I'll be embarrassed to even get on it, even though my wife. But I'll be embarrassed because she look at me like you crazy. So I won't even get on it just for that. Because she gonna look at me like, nigga, you ain't making no money off that shit. Ain't nobody supporting you. Them
Yeah.
niggas is talking nonsense. What the fuck are you doing there, wasting time? So you know that all came into reality. It made sense. I was like, right. It's like, you know, the shit you usually will be doing and you could get done and all the, and you just wasted time. They talk about tomorrow, and what's going on. And yo, YouTube will, you get caught up with this trying to build something, and then you don't see it. Like if you think it, yeah, it's gonna work. Listen, you really have to be doing nothing with yourself in order to focus on this. Because your dog, if you gotta pay your bills, you can't focus on this. This
Right.
won't even help me bring a dozen of eggs
Right.
to contribute. If my wife go to work, right, at the end of the day, let's say she get paid at the end of the week, me on YouTube the whole week, I didn't still didn't make enough to get at least a quart of milk. So I
Right.
think different. So other people, they this is something for them because they have nothing. I mean, literally nothing in life. Look, a lot of people tell you, like I listen to people talk. You know, I come from a family who has things going on, you know, in a legit way. You understand? In the legit way. I got family that do things in a legit way. So when I hear people talking, and I'm like, oh, so basically they got like what my uncle got. But to have that as responsibility, you can't just have something and not, you know, maintain it, you know, just waste time on YouTube. So a lot of people come here with stories, brag about they got this, they got that. The majority of people don't have nothing. But I'll be honest with you. They're
Friendly.
trying to build off other people. I realize I'm like, oh man.
No, I can dig it. Friendly. Look, I'm retired. I got medical problems. I got my
I
house.
respect
You know, the only thing that concerns me is, you know, if I'm on YouTube, my grass better get cut because I live in a nice
right,
neighborhood. I'm not
right,
rich. I'm not rich. I'm rich by name, but
right.
I'm doing okay. Me and my
Right,
wife are doing okay. You know, and that's it.
yeah.
This is just
So
for me to have fun with.
fun is a place to have fun, have a good time, you know,
Yeah, and you know,
enjoy
like
each other
check this out.
conversation.
I'm gonna blow your mind right now. Check this out. Do you know who I am, Friendly?
Not really.
Me and you were chatting one night like 3 weeks ago. I'm in Rochester, Pa.
Oh, you in Rochester?
Yeah, and you were naming all these streets. Me and you were talking about like for 40 minutes about Rochester, New York. You were naming.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I got kidnapped over there, man. When I
Yeah, you
years
told me that
ago.
whole story.
Yeah, my brother and shit like that had to go get me and shit. Them niggas had me for like 8 hours.
That's where I'm at, Pa. You were naming
That shit
streets.
is serious. Yeah. Um, um, wow, Portland or Raw, some shit. I can't remember the name.
Yeah, you got
Um,
them. You got them. Bay Street.
Bay Street, Bayway, whatever they call it, Bayway and all that.
Right. Durnan.
Durnan, okay, you know about Durnan. So you was in the east side, right? That's the east side, right?
I'm in the east side. Yes.
That's the east side. That's the east side of
Right.
Rochester. But that's like Manhattan, the east and the west, you know,
I
uptown
know.
like that.
I know the east end of West very well. I got
Right,
family on both sides.
right. Yeah. So I've been through shit in life. So I don't come to social media to build problems. You know what I'm saying? Or to wake the dead. You know what I'm saying? I'm not
Right.
trying to do
Right.
That's facts.
that.
Seriously, that's real facts.
I
Right.
come
And
to enjoy myself with you guys like right now. This is a conversation that is not hurting anybody. It's not
right. And
affecting
I
anybody
use
in any type of way. This is what I like to do.
it's just 1 second, Cindy. Me as a guy, the guys that are helping me said, man, these trolls are gonna attack you. People are gonna come on your channel and talk, bad stuff. And I'm like, I don't care. I don't care. I gave out some wrenches to people, hopefully they'll be my shooters. But it's you might get that kind of consulting from these people, Cindy, where they tell you, the trolls and stuff like that. And you've been on YouTube longer than I have. So, you've seen it all, the trolls and the fake accounts and everything. I'm like, man, I can't believe these people, like put all this energy into these fake accounts.
Wow,
But see the thing about that, I don't want to leave Cindy and buried in there. But see the thing about that, I try to tell them long ago, like my other community, like people you talked about, Rich, and even more than them, and Tommy and all of them, is that a lot of people that whole wrench thing is the problem, and you give the trolls the power. People have give them the power because like what I do here, you see how it's not that many people in here, and sometimes it be a lot of people in here depending on what the conversation is about. But the point is like if I used to play it. If before I even gave wrenches out, if a troll come in here, the point is if you don't give the troll nothing, then the troll is gonna leave. But what happened when you play that wrench game and you give out wrenches, then you give the wrong person a wrench? That's when the problem starts. Then you concern half your chat. Then everybody, who's it? Who? Then you're playing you're playing Clue. Then you're trying to, but you don't have to do that. Like I'm not that big of a person, so you come in here, you can clown and troll me, and I don't give it nothing. If you really my real supporters, you see this clown in there, you don't give him nothing, and he's gonna leave. But what? Oh, but what people done in these other chats is they let the troll come in. A couple of your so-called supporters, they think that he's funny or think she's funny, or they get all into it. Oh, you see what he's doing? Give me a wrench so I can gun him. And then that's when it gets stupid. The
Yeah.
less wrenches, they did it with no disrespect. I try to tell a lot of people from our same community, they kind of did it to themselves because nobody's gonna keep going to a place that they're not wanted. But when you give them the opportunity to feed off of something, there's people who come and they mess with you, but then they mess with a lot of people. So when they come, they start thinking about themselves, the quick fix. Then it start getting into they want attention. It's about me. Oh, he's over here talking about me. Then it gets into that type of thing, and then that's when you got a problem. Just like what you just said, you hope that you get shooters rich. You have no reason to even really give nobody a wrench. You shouldn't even be thinking about that. You shouldn't even be thinking about no shooters. Nobody's gonna come to your room except for the people that you allowed in. And even if you see a
Right.
troll, you just get rid of them yourself. But when you start giving out them wrenches and giving people ego and all this other stuff,
That's
that's when it
facts.
gets
Yep.
to be a problem.
Right. Because I've seen like people that, I rock with in a chat room and they go into another chat room and they're fighting. And I'm like, wow, you know, I was on iTalk one time and I seen like, matter of fact, the whole chat, maybe 11 people were arguing and I was the only one like out of it. I just kept talking to, Light and Chapo, and then somebody said like, wow, what's happening in the chat? You know, and it was crazy. There was like 11 people in there, 10 people in there arguing.
Yeah, and to be honest with you, I'm not talking about the people because I don't know who those people are. I'm just speaking like in general. The people that be beefing and arguing with each other, neither one is better than one another. They're all in the same boat. They're all broke.
Yeah, it was
Just
insane.
say, nah, I got this, I got this. You a bum, you ain't got this, I got that. You know,
Salute
9 out of 10, the same niggas that's beefing, calling each other out, neither one of them got anything. Most of these
And then,
motherfuckers,
like I would tell Rich is rich, like what you just said. I told you it's about attention, and if y'all in there watching the people that you was watching, and then for somebody to go state, oh, what's going on in the chat, and then the real reason of what I'm saying is this. And that's what sucks the most. It's not even 9 out of 10. 10 out of 10 of the time, it so sucks is that person causing trouble is somebody that fucks with you.
right?
Somebody that comes in every day is looking like your friend, but
Yep.
even for whatever reason, they want to do that. No matter what our ages are, you still got a childish ass immature friend.
It's so
And it's gonna
crazy.
be
Yeah.
somebody. It's gonna
Yeah.
be somebody that you wouldn't think over somebody who you would think would be like that. If somebody who really fucks with you did be that problem. Like when everybody while they take the wrenches away or just like that's how you could tell like what friendly did. You had to get the wrench and a person got a wrench and that's what they do. People just went out of their head. That's why, like some of the bigger YouTubers, they see they do certain things. There's people who charge you for them. Most people, like myself, Friendly, what we did, because I mean, like Friendly said, he'd listen to see other people
Hey,
or
Tam
listen to some of the
Tam.
stuff that I said. But
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't want to go that road because I don't have so many people. But I could have, but I still am not going to charge nobody for a wrench. I just wanted, but I never cared about that wrench thing
What you talking about? You
until
charged me $1 million for my rent. What are you talking
you know only a half a
about?
mil, only a half. Hey, Ten
if
Ten,
I
a
if I
half
had
and
it,
the other half on tomatoes. We had it,
that's
then I
right. You
got it.
got it. You got it. If I had it, I'd give it.
But
If
that's
I
what
had it.
brings it on, and that's what I would tell you though, Rich. Both of y'all, when you get a channel, don't even be worried about them wrenches because to tell you the truth, like I already said, to be a broken record, is you really don't need to have to worry about no wrench until you're like somebody big, like when you're on that 30, 40,000, like you got 20,000 subscribers, you don't really need no wrench. You don't got 1,000 subscribers, you got 200 subscribers, you don't need no reach.
Look,
All you gotta do is ignore that person and they'll leave.
and I also
That's
want
right.
to say very
That's right.
important, and I said this before, but I want to say it again. You know, even though we're not a big channel, those who came into these platforms left with a few subs, you know, and these other big content creators, you will have to pay them, and you may not even get one sub. You know what I'm saying? It's only right to contribute to the cause. You know what I'm saying? And I say that because, you know, it's like in order for you to, you know, for a person to help you to get on, they have to see you with large numbers. And sometimes
Right.
people with large numbers don't have nothing at all. So how can I'm trying to find a way to how to say like you're helping somebody build, you know what I'm saying, that's not giving you nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
The smaller channels got more to offer, and you done gotten more off these smaller channels, and you didn't contribute to the cause. But being that you in the bigger channel, you assuming you getting subs because you're in a bigger channel, you know what I'm saying, you contribute to that. When in reality, your subscribers come from the small channels. You know what I'm saying? And you know, a lot of people don't take the T History show, and a lot of people that came to T History show, they left with 1 or 2, 3 subs. It's only right to come back and contribute to the cause. Yo, good looking out. Every time I pull up here, I
Salute,
always got
Green.
subs. You know,
Salute. What's
salute.
up, y'all?
Yo,
Salute.
Mac, what's going on? What y'all in the streets? Oh no, you in the whip. What's going on with you, bro?
Nah,
So,
I'm trying to break into this jail.
You trying to break
I'm
in?
dead ass. Is
That
your
ain't
wall
hard.
behind me?
That ain't hard. That's the best way to go about it. Break into the
Look,
jail. That ain't
Right.
hard.
I'm breaking
rather
into the
than break
jail.
out, break in.
We got the flashlight and everything.
Mm.
Hey, but look, the reason why I always be hiding in the clouds and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like when my niggas. So, but I heard Friendly ask a question, right? And Friendly asked, he was saying like what, you know, like we do the YouTube, but like what do you do? Like what else do you do in your life? Because I think that he asking that question because it almost seems like okay, dudes is on the YouTube, and it seems like they trying to gain a life or their identity through the YouTube, as
Mhm.
opposed to gaining their life and their identity and presenting it to the world. Like this is what I'm doing. I think that for any one of us, like in our community, right? We all, whether your story is
Facts.
about you had a
Facts.
issue with drugs or something, or you had an
Right.
issue with jail, or you had an issue with being raised the wrong way, or you can't get a job, or whatever it is, right? That your story, right?
Right.
Your real life and the good things that's happening in your life is more entertaining to us than your drama. You feel me? So at the
Right.
end of the day, what I'm saying is that this is not the place to discover how to be a man. This ain't the place to discover how to be a business owner unless you mentally capable and ready and prepared to take on the responsibilities of
Mhm.
a job and
Or
of
you're
you know what I'm
already
saying?
do or you're already doing it to begin with, and you can handle all the criticism.
You know what though? Let me just stop you right there. Criticism, and that's a good point. See, this is something that I feel like the ones that win is the ones that's able to master their emotions and not get
Mhm.
mad at everything that they hear. For me
Mm-mm.
personally, when I first came out and started doing my channel, the first thing I told people, this is not for y'all. This is not for the kids. It's not for anything. This is for me. This is my own therapy. If you get something out of it, then you get it. Because at the end of the day, if there's 100 of us in the room and if the shit is available for all of us to do and I decide to do it, what make me better than you if you have the exact same story that I have?
Right.
It's just that the formula
Right.
that we was passed when we came out here, we didn't get no guidance on how to do this. Niggas like me is breaking it and making people understand, like, you know what I'm saying? Like certain like it's cool to be a regular nigga. It's cool. You ain't gotta be no shooter. It's cool. You ain't gotta be something that you're not. Only thing you have to
Exactly.
do is be who the fuck you are, and people, there's gonna be an audience for you. When
Right.
we follow what the dysfunctions that these niggas left for us coming in the game, think about it like this. Hassan Campbell ain't never teach us nothing. Anything he tried to do, it had something to do with hurting one of us. You know what I'm saying? Not lifting us up. Even if it was it looked like I'm gonna help you. Every single person that he so-called helped, he burnt them for his own reasons. So that's not a blueprint that I follow. You feel
Right.
me? I say I don't give a fuck
He wasn't
about.
being authentic to himself or to anybody else.
I'm gonna tell you this, right? And I don't mean to take over your show, T, but I just need to say these things right now, right?
No, that's good. I mean, it's good. Go ahead because, like I was just telling Cola, if Cola, you can pull up too if you feel like it. It's an open panel, and this is what I really wanted to happen anyway. You all right? Go ahead. I also
So
wanted to tell them too that you shouldn't have no problem like when with friendly what you explained about friendly and showing other things you do. You know how I feel. You might not always want to put it out there, but like yourself, like how you present it and let people do
no,
like
look,
that you be gardening and you got vegetables and shit like that. You really supposed to
now
put a
I was
whole
look.
nother
I'm gonna say something, right? Because
go ahead.
that came up earlier, right? I was talking to somebody, and one of the females, it wasn't Duck, it was somebody else, said that they, and friendly, friendly. I'm rocking with friendly because I rock with y'all. Y'all my peoples, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, you feel me? Y'all support me, man. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it is what it is. Sometimes dudes bump heads for whatever fucking reason. I never bump heads with y'all. If
Right.
you bump heads with me and I did something wrong, then let me know. Then I'll switch it. But I'm just saying this, right? When I came out here, like T was with me from the beginning. You know what I'm saying? from the beginning. And what the person was saying was that they liked the way you interview because you ask good questions. And you know what I said? Right? I said maybe because he's genuinely interested. What made me fuck with you, T, was that when you stepped to me, you already knew certain things. You did your homework. You feel where I'm coming from? So it was an easy transition for me to fuck with somebody like that. And I'm saying, in essence, a lot of people just don't like niggas and don't even know them. You know what I'm saying? You know, like the whole Hassan
Right,
Campbell shit.
and yo, and one thing, Ryan, I'm gonna give it right back to you. That's just with the interviewing process is dead on because that's what I be trying to tell people what I do it for. If they're regular people and people getting a channel, I do it for what Mac just said. Is because I've seen even through the do whatever people who know or don't know with Vlad, it's like you can hear an artist and not like an artist's music, and then he goes in front of Vlad or he goes in front of Arsenio Hall, and the person or the lady presents herself so well, you be like, damn, I really don't mess with their music, but that personality and how that person feels about things, I'm on that. I feel them. I might even go listen to the record now, but I like that person. I just don't mess with the music. So that's it, like you said, and it takes for me people knowing and giving a chance. So that's why when I get independent YouTubers, I just see them and I like them. I try to present them on my channel to be like, yo, I'm gonna give you this interview so other people can see
I
you.
wish,
And,
I wish,
you know what I'm saying? But go
I
ahead.
wish in our community it was less bitch ass niggas. And I'm gonna tell you like this, right? Even myself could be held accountable for some bitch ass nigga shit when you look at it. You know what I'm saying? You live and you learn. But I tell you this, right? I ain't never been no bitch ass nigga. You dig? So that's why it's easy for me to change shit that might look like some bitch ass shit. It's only by way of ignorance that we can even look like that in any kind of way because we human and we got personal relationships with a lot of these people and shit like that. And you really outside of all the fighting and bickering, you absolutely want to see a nigga grow. You absolutely. I bet the nigga that I'm beefing with, if he get a deal tomorrow, like they said something about BOYZ Gotti getting a deal. You know what I said? I was like, it's a celebration for me. It's a win. Even though I know he's gonna fuck it up. Even though I know he's gonna walk himself right up out of that situation. Even though I know the niggas that signing him is not responsible for breaking any successful artist. I know in my own way, it's a win. It's a win. Even though he's a piece of shit. It's a win for us. It's a win for all of us. You wanna know why? Because he busting the door open for other motherfuckers to get deals that started on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? We got our own audience. It don't matter if there's a couple people in. The word gets out. And it doesn't matter if people know how much power we wield out here. You know what I'm saying? As a unit, collectively, we do have there's a role for all of us to play. Now, when it come down to me, I'm gonna just let you know. This is what I'm on. I do not give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? About no scamming ass, deliberate, negative, you know what I'm saying? Distasteful lying, you know what I'm saying? Like cross, you know what I mean? Backstabbing, all of that negative shit that I try to get away from. I'm not about to redevelop that shit again on here, trying to put niggas in their place. If you don't get in your place, I got a team of niggas that'll get you right. You feel me? And also too, I've learned how to have compassion and real love. And you know what I'm saying? That's why it's easy for me to let go of a beef with Latin Pain, for me to let go of beef with P. You know what I'm saying? Grown man talk. Fame. BOYZ Gotti, Roski, name them. You know what I'm saying? They everybody that you know why
Yo,
I kept a
bro,
lot
I
of
will
niggas
be
waiting
honest
for.
with you. You just
Let
said
me just say
some
this last
shit.
thing, right? Let me say this last thing. For me to forgive motherfuckers and let them go, is for me, right? And you want to know why? Because I held myself captive hating niggas that I want to really put my fucking hands on and take something and maybe blow your fucking head off, nigga. You know what I'm saying? But I have to find a medium for myself where I can live once this camera goes off and I'm still being me. You know what I did? I forgive everybody. Forgiveness is divorce. Now I don't owe you nothing. You know what I'm saying? Only thing I only person I owe something to is me, more than my kids. Even fuck the kids, fuck a baby mom, fuck everybody. You got to make yourself more important than anything. Strengthen yourself before you're useful to anybody else. And if that requires you to let things go and be able to absorb shit, somebody did this to me. They said everything that's been done out here has been talk. Talk. Fuck you. Fuck your kids. I hope your dead kids do this. You know what I mean? All this talking, talk. But I'm from the school where I caught a charge for putting my razor on a nigga face in court and ripping his whole shit open. You know what I'm saying? That's real drama to me, my nigga. Because guess what? When his family see me, they're going to kill me, nigga. You know what I'm saying? That's real drama. I'm talking about 183rd, where my mother live over there, and I can't walk to my grandmother's house, and me and BOYZ is from over there. Niggas want me and BOYZ to fight with each other.
Right, Mac. That's what I'm saying. We like both of us. I try to like do what I can do, and I was just telling Friendly that before we got up here, like certain
Friendly,
things that
let
been
me say
going
something to
on. I
Friendly.
kind of feel like
Can I
I
say
don't even
something to
want to
Friendly
be
directly?
part of certain shit.
Friendly, Friendly. When I first came out here, right? I mean, when you first got out here, I seen people say I don't like Friendly. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying that that's everything everybody said. I don't always listen to good. I pay attention to what people say bad. And then when they say something bad, it forced me to look at you, right? And
Mm-hmm.
since I've been looking at you, I don't give a fuck if somebody like you or not. Since I've been looking at you, you've been keeping it 100 with me. I don't know if you sneak this me. I don't know if you said my mother could suck a dick. I don't know what, but I know this. Look. Let me just say this. I know from me to you, I'm not even considering T history, and that's who I really rock. How I met you, right? With Boyo and all them.
Right.
Since I've seen you, you've never done nothing to me. You show me the utmost respect, and you've been genuine with me. So I will never have a problem with you. You feel me?
Right. That's the same way with you or I think your mic wouldn't blow.
You can hear me?
Now. What you were saying?
Yeah, I was saying that you've been showing me love since day one. When people were saying that you a hater and shit like that, those couple people saying it, right? I'm just being real with you. So I started paying attention.
Crazy.
But look, they said it about me behind my back. You know what I'm saying? All the time. They say shit about me that's not true, bro. You feel me? But I know, since I fucked with you, I monitor who the fuck I fuck with. And no matter what somebody say, I judge it on how I've been judging shit for 46 years. I ain't never go wrong with the way I judge shit. So I look at it like this. You never did nothing to me. I never did nothing to you. And whoever you beef with, that's your fucking business. Long as me and you on the
The thing is,
same eye to eye.
I really never really beef with anybody in this shit. That's what I'm saying. Like I never diss nobody.
But look, you haven't, bro. Let me tell you something. When I came out like a humble prophet. They still had problems with me. I never dissed nobody. I never shitted on nobody. I wasn't pulling nobody out. Guess what? They came for me. They was like, I don't like that nigga. That's a part of this game. That's the part of the process of people getting to know you.
Right.
That's jealousy and projection right there.
Thank you. And then I meet this nigga, ain't nothing but cool vibes, laughing and joking, always 100. We build the same way. We like the same music. We from the same time. You know what I mean? We speak the same.
Yo,
I'm like,
that's
damn,
why
how the fuck?
that's why I was telling him as well, like telling you and all the people out here. That's
Y'all
why,
got
like
fake
me,
beef.
I can't let nobody, a lot of people, or all the beef to be up here be fake. But I don't let nobody, I'm gonna give it back to you, but I don't let nobody tell me about nobody. Like, you can't just run up on me and tell me, yo, this dude, he's no good. I'm gonna have to, because life and working, life already let me know anyway that one person could
Thank
be
you,
the
bro.
devil and God on the other side anyway. So me knowing that, I can't just let somebody tell me, yo, he's no good, and just listen to them because they probably got motive. So I'll
Yeah. So
go pay attention to the
that's
person and see for myself. I'm just not gonna run
Right.
nobody
that
off
takes
without
time.
giving
That
them a
takes time to
chance.
develop. Don't it take
Yep.
time? Because see, you see me, you know, if anybody I could say I could say you knew about this shit before me, and you warned me about a lot of shit, just like a couple other people. You feel me? Like I learned. You know what I'm saying? But you also seen attacks and the games and all that shit formulated against a nigga that'll make you end up judging people like that. So I'm saying that the people that act like that, like judge motherfuckers and don't know them and shit like that, I give them a chance to grow. You know what I mean? Because I had to have time to grow. I didn't understand the game. You know, I didn't understand why you got something against me. I used to fight every battle. You see me out here, bro. You see me blocking 100 people in one night. When the chats used to be popping, when I used to be wilding, and then I chilled and I went back to like regular life. But it seems like the business model is when you diss niggas, you blow up. Like if I go out tomorrow, like if I make a
Right.
video set for the morning, and I go at anybody. I go at anybody, y'all, somebody big, anybody, and then guess what? The chatter blow up. People start throwing super chats in there because they paying. It's like looking at two boxers beating each other up, and they like, no, fight more. Here's money. You feel me? Like,
Right.
get the fuck out of here.
They don't give a fuck.
So all we got to do is set up fake fights between all of us, then we'll be good.
Fake ass fight, fake ass problem with me and this person, with that person. And you don't even be knowing you got a problem with a motherfucker.
That's a fact. Yo, you have mentioned some names before, and put it like that. I didn't even know nothing about that shit. So that's crazy. Like that's I guess I'm not in tune the way people be in tune with it. So sometimes we chopping it up. I'm thinking
you know what bugs me out?
Handa mommy.
But it be other things involved. And I don't be understanding it.
Hey, you know something though? I learned this, right? That a lot of things that I try to understand on this internet shit is worthless. It's the only thing that matters is you know what you out here for and you keep pushing forward. And then also leveling up. You know what I'm saying? You level up your hustle. We leveled up. I don't know. Listen, I didn't have no friends out here except for them niggas that I'm talking about Mel Cross. You know what I'm saying? Killer Cav. You know? You dig? Like, you know what I'm saying? Queen's Flip. G Money from Queen's Flip. You know, and then the big jail channels that you know what I'm saying? I didn't have no friends. Warpath was the nigga to help me. You know what I mean? What he showed me, I try to help Fred with. You know what I mean? But I knew some tricks before Warpath even met me. I was already marketing and doing shit like that. But I showed him love, you know what I'm saying? Up until it got the shit, we got YouTube. Once it went internet, then I fell back. And now me and Warpath don't even talk, but I got mad love for him. You know what I'm saying? Straight up.
Right.
But those are the niggas I started with. So it's hard
Well,
for me to stand.
There was one thing you said though. There's that and I like what you said because I said that in other ways too. You said you can't come on YouTube if you want to be a businessman or whatever. You know what you had said, and that's what I was saying. Some people come here with the impression of building best friendships and all that. And bro, I'm not here looking for best friends. I'm here just to support people. I'm not here to jump out of the window and be part of your clique, your set. Bro, I'm a family man. Them days is over with for me.
What's your sign, Friendly?
I'm an Aries. You know what I'm saying?
April Aries or
yeah,
March?
April. So I'm gonna be real with you from the jump. If you thinking we gonna start a clique and I'm gonna die for you, I'm gonna be the first one to tell y'all, nigga, I ain't catching up. I'm not gonna catch a body. So this gang is not for me. Yo, out of everybody that told you I'm ready to die for you, respect me before you respect them niggas. Cause them niggas that you think that's gonna die for you, gonna go home when the guns come out. You know what I'm saying? I told you I'm not trying to die for you. So you should know to erase me out the picture. You're gonna be counting on 5 niggas that say, yeah, I'm gonna die for you. When shit hit the fan, you be on the floor laying by yourself.
I'm gonna tell you something. I did a 20-year sentence, so I learned that lesson firsthand. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I know what this shit. I know what all this shit is about. But I tell you this, right? How I live today, this is what I do. I try to learn from my mistakes and not hurt people because I'm a professional at that shit. You know what I'm saying? You dig? And then I know when I die,
my mistakes and I learn from others, so I wouldn't make that mistake just from learning from others. So that's what kept me away from a lot of shit and show me how to move around. Like, oh, he made his mistake. That's how he got caught up. I'm gonna go around it this way. You know what I'm saying? Because I see how niggas get caught up. So you know, I always did the opposite. You know, I got a cousin who did 20 joints, you know what I'm saying? He was down with a clique, banging hard body. He's well known. If I mention this, he on parole. I don't do that thing. Life parole. He just came home 2 years ago. Bro, he kept it a buck with me. In jail, it's not the place to be. You got niggas there that are the biggest gangsters calling shots. They mooks. You know what I'm saying? You got niggas doing life in prison for other niggas, never ratted. Niggas ain't being taken care of. Niggas out there
talk that shit.
taking it
That's
by any means, any necessary, because the niggas that they took the rap for, they didn't even hold them down only for 1 year or 2 years. After that, 15 years in, nobody
you feel like Supra fits that perfect description?
Huh?
Supra. You know anything about Supra?
What's that?
King Supra. You ever heard of him?
Nah.
I just did a show. I did a show about him. He's in jail 32 years and didn't even kill nobody. They put 2 murders on him that said that he was a part of, that he told the people to do it. So that's where he's been.
And
32 years.
And nobody visited probably. Nobody sent him nothing, put anything in his books. No, they ain't sent him a package, nothing. My cousin did 20 years straight. When he came out when the pandemic hit, like 2 months later after the pandemic hit. Yo, this dude, I ain't gonna lie, he moved out of out of his brother's house, which is my cousin. He moved out of his house. He couldn't parole there because my cousin's a little wild. You understand what I'm saying? He's a little wild, so he didn't want to go back to prison. He like, yo, dog, I did 20 joints there. I had to marry a woman I didn't love just so I could get pussy. Look what niggas do. They marry women they don't even love just to be able to have pussy. Because, dog, you can't get no pussy there unless you marry to a woman. They give you like this little, whatever, he was breaking it down to me, like a little camp, whatever. It's like some shit, like a little trailer and trailer visits.
2 days you could go on the trailer, yeah.
Yeah, shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, nigga, I ain't, thank God, you know what I'm saying? I ain't never go that far with niggas. You know what I'm saying? That's why when I say I don't want people to get offended, I'm like, nigga, I trust you, or I believe you.
Imagine that though. Imagine going through it all those years, fucking your girl for 2 days, and then she leave and you gotta go back into jail.
So I learned from my family doing hard time. Look, I got 2 cousins right now in the feds. One of my cousins in Florida, he almost got killed by the police. He got to a shootout with the police. And listen, everybody that was banging, rocking, that was under him, my nigga ain't nobody around, because he still calls me to this day and I still ship him out. You understand what I'm saying? When I got it, I throw him a little something, $50. Sometimes I put 100. You know, I can't go bigger than that. But listen, man, the niggas you be rocking with in the streets ain't gonna be there for you. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
Like, you be a lucky motherfucker if you come home to everything you have. You be a lucky motherfucker.
Oh, no, you ain't gonna have nothing you had before.
Because now,
you know what I used to think about each year. What's gone? Like, bro, each year, like I was locked up, I'll be thinking about, damn, this is gone. I know that's not there no more. And I'll ask about shit periodically. Oh, now we got rid of that 2 years ago. You know what I'm saying?
Look, my uncle passed away 3 months ago, right? My cousin's in prison because he almost killed the cop in Florida, right? He's been in prison for like 8 years. You understand? My uncle died, bro. My cousin's pops, my father's brother passed away, dog. And he still got to do his time, bro. Listen, when you in prison, you take so many losses and you're not going to even know the loss you're going to take might be the biggest loss of your life. Dude, he lost his bone.
Right before you come home.
That's like my little brother. He's way younger than me. I got him like 10 years. This nigga he got like 8 years, 7 years in that shit. Bro, he lost his pops 3 months ago. You know what I'm saying? And he's locked up in the feds, dog. Like, how the fuck? Like he said, yo, bro, just thank God you never got caught up like me, bro. Because, yo, look, my father died, man. That's crazy. I couldn't even see my father's body. You know what I'm saying? And that shit, those are things that some people can't even overcome or get, you know what I'm saying? Those are wounds that could never be healed. I'm going to be honest. And I thank God I'm still in touch with my pops, and I'm behind bars, and I got my kid.
We have the global, international one chemistry in here. We have to see what's up with the community. I said chemistry. How ironic.
Uda.
Uda, what's going on, Uda?
What's the vibes, y'all? You already know. See the bros up here. Salute to the sis. What's
Salute.
up? What's
Salute.
goody?
On community.
What's
How
up,
we
baby?
doing? How you feeling? It's motherfucking 6:09 where I'm at.
6:09.
Yeah. 6 o'clock in the morning.
Oh shit! Who that?
Mm-hmm. Mac Mizza, what
Said
up, bro?
salute. Said salute. Oh shit! That one nigga shoot. Oh shit! That one nigga shoot.
You know, we get it.
What's poppin', bro?
Always us, never them. You know how we do. Always us, never them. Keep working.
You in the States? You in the States? You in the States, man? Am I bugging or is it doubling?
It was, but it's good now. Yeah, man. I'm in the UK still, though. I'm thinking of going to Africa after this, though. So we're going to figure it out.
Which part?
East Africa. I'm going to go check out the east side. Go check the east side out. You know what I mean?
Ethiopia?
Probably like Ethiopia. You know my family. Like Ethiopia, Sudan. Go check my girl from Sudan. I'm from, my people from Ethiopia. So, somewhere around the East Coast. Go check it out. I'm thinking about it.
That's what's up, man. I want to go to Eritrea.
Oh no, it's beautiful, son. You bugging, son. It's amazing, son.
I already know. I got to know a bunch of Eritreans. They be thinking I'm Eritrean.
I ain't mad with you, brother. Some of the most beautiful people on earth, too, man. Facts of life.
Word up. How you been out here? You see me knocking these ops down one by one?
Yes, keep it on the fight. Keep it on that good fight. I've been easy, but most definitely, I see you knocking it down, man. One by one, bro. Keep that work up, man. Salute to you, keeping it. Keeping that good energy. Being real, like how we rocking right now, chopping up T history, friendly extortion. That's the type of things, man. And I salute everybody. I salute you on your own right, but I most definitely salute anybody that support T history and support friendly extortion _101. They're like my two good first friends that I met here on YouTube. Most definitely never changed. Always been the same way. Witnessed me go from cool to hot to wild to all type of stuff. It's always been what it been.
Same thing. I mean, late night conversations I had to have with T history. They haven't been on the motherfucking phone. Countless motherfucking nights. I can't say that about a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? Like, but that one right there. I mean, we done had plans. We done watch niggas sabotage plans, see us try to make shit happen. You know what I'm saying? But the reason why I think my core people that I fuck with is people that's not scared of me and scared to tell me, yo, you wrong. You know what I'm saying? And I think you gotta have that. But let me ask you something. What do you think about me doing a joint with 5 Guard?
You could do a joint with 5 Guard. That'd be a good look. I think it'd be a good look, man. It's a good look to bring this energy together. We all have a common interest is that we not fucking with Hassan Campbell. That's a whole entire fact too. And I think it's unity. I think it's strength in unity. I think it's strength in. I'm not fucking with him. He already threatened me months ago and I had 300 subscribers on my channel, bro. That's way long ago. That nigga had 300,000, bro. Just because I wasn't shooting at Hassan at the time, I take my ops in a row, bro. I'm dealing with certain ops. After I deal with them, I'm coming for you too. That's how I deal with things. That's why I'm running around all chicken with my head cut off. So, you know what I mean? I already got all evidence and proofs of what Hassan did months ago, bro. My channel had 300 subscribers. You talking about he gonna rock my snot bar. My whole mission was to go to Bronx River after that. All that, do a whole podcast outside in the project, the White Plains, where you at. Like, that's how I think.
Going to the center and talking to the people in the center would be the best look because the people in the center, those are the oldest people from Bronx River. And guess what? My boy Dewey, that this whole shit started over, he worked at the center. So they love him. They got a mural of that nigga.
Salute to that, bro, man. Salute to that,
you know
bro, man.
Well, they had. I don't know.
Yeah, we got to keep good spirits of good brothers like that going and keep the good energy going. And at the end of the day, I think with 5 Guard, it'd be a good look, man. You know what I'm saying? I just wish 5 Guard still do his music. Like I told him.
Take them earrings off.
Nah, you do whatever you want to do. Everybody do what they want to do with their shit. I just want him to use his voice. If he begin to keep using his voice against certain shit, son, it's going to even help the music. It's going to help everything else. Use your voice, man. Let's be where we need to be to help some of these young kids out here because these niggas ain't trying to do it, son. Keep it a band, son.
That's what I've been. That's been the message I've been pumping to his camp. That's what made me pay attention to you was the original message, and that's the shit that's gonna be able to win. The only reason I asked you is because niggas can't rap with Mac Mean, man. It's different over here. It's different.
Niggas can't
It's
cook up.
different.
Niggas can't
You
cook
gotta
up.
be elite. You gotta be a shooter. You gotta, listen, this shit, you gotta have a black belt, like Dame Dash said. You gotta, you know what I mean? This shit is Wu Tang. This shit is, you know what I'm saying? Eric B. and Rakim. This shit is Lord Finesse. You know what I'm saying? This shit is Tupac. All that shit. You know what I mean?
That's a fact,
So you got
man.
serious. When I
Hey, that's
shoot,
what that's what I told him. Uda up here. This nigga Mac Me got mad. I was like, yo, my first draft pick is Uda. He's like, I get that nigga too. I was like, oh really? Oh really,
I'll
Mac?
get
You'll get him
everybody.
too?
Would have quit
I
that
was
shit
like,
10
I
times, bro.
got you. I was like, I got you second, but I go Uda be killing it.
I
But
quit
nah,
doing
Uda,
that shit
off
so
of
much
what you
times,
just said.
bro. People be want to
Nah,
fight
but
me and kill me because I don't want to rap sometimes.
nah, but that's what I'm saying though. Like what you just said about
I never
Five God with
heard
the
none of your joint.
voice.
That's what it is.
Oh
With the
boy, man, I
voice.
got some shit
Nah,
for you,
that
bro.
shit with Nano, that shit with the
I
girl,
got mad
he's
shit,
playing. He
and
got
that's
an
new stuff,
album like
bro. That's
real
new stuff, bro.
recorded.
I
That's
got some shit
crazy
with some
shit.
people on there. I got Tory. I got mad people on my shit though, but it is what it
So
is. I'm not a cloud chaser though. I don't really care. What's up?
Oda
No
was
cloud
saying
chasing,
that, and
bro.
I know that, and Mac knows this, but if he didn't know, but I'm just saying off of y'all both saying that, and you saying the fact that
Give me
Five
the song.
Guys
Give me the
keeping
song. I'll
his
do the
word
video
out
with me in
there.
it. I act like I was singing.
Listen, man,
Is
we gonna
there?
pick up.
Do you think when it comes to the voice, that's what I'm saying? Do you think right now I know that you're like a philanthropist, so let me get away with that word, y'all. Y'all know what I'm talking about. So do you think with you being as such, did your voice think that your voice is not needed in the music community? You think it need to be somewhere else? Because the same way that you said, the longest Five God keep his voice where it needs to be, then it's good. And like as I always tell you, yo, we need that album of such. Do you think
Yeah.
that the music is not what's needed for the ear right now? You think that something else needs to be given to the world or given to our people more than the music?
For me, I think I'm supposed to do music. I should be doing music. I have a way to reach people with music. Music is a vehicle that was given to me for me to do that same exact thing. I write multiple kinds of music, multiple genres of music. Even when me not being in the game and being out of like music and the industries type stuff, and me just being in the hood, like going back to selling drugs and stuff like that. Like I still was like artists still was coming to me. I still was writing music for artists, you know what I mean? Industry, underground artists as well. So, I still was in it still. When I came to YouTube, like I said, I was on Buddha Block at first and stuff. And I was really planning to come back and do my music and do my acting. And, I got scripts that I want to act out and different things that I want to do. But I felt my voice was needed. But for me, I think both is needed. With a Five God, I think he's doing his music. He believe he's still pushing. He's not stopping. I stop a lot. Every time I stop and then I come back and boom and shit. But I be stopping a lot. So I give credit to all the people that don't be stopping their craft. And but I just see that, the music is gonna do what it do, like for a Five God. But when he started to talk about the Hassan Campbell, when he started talking about certain things, certain injustices and certain things like that, we already see and feel what that's going to do. We can already see what the numbers are going to look like. And all of those numbers are going to help that. Like I was doing music too, but look, I started talking, built one community. I gained over a couple of thousand subscribers in months. Just by talking, I wasn't doing music. You know
Right
what I'm saying?
now,
If
but
I got
you
music, I'd have probably got some
this
too, but it
no,
was music.
listen. This is something that I want to ask you and Mac. I can understand. Well, because both of y'all said what you started off your presentation of a reason why you can have the issue with Hassan Campbell. But to me, overall, I like see so many videos and so much. I know that he, in certain ways, has wanted this to happen to him. But why is it like when people go like everything is Hassan Campbell? Like when a like I'm playing devil's advocate. Or I won't even say I'm playing devil's advocate because I've seen stuff that I didn't like, but I used to follow or whatever, listen to him or whatever. My thing is, why is everything Hassan Campbell? Like he's the measuring stick of like the top of the game, then he's the measuring stick of the filth of the game. Like, why is everything Hassan Campbell like by himself? You see what I'm saying? Like, I mean,
Okay,
I know other people in different
I'll say
directions.
this.
With
I'll give you some.
what up, Cat Brian?
I'll give
Thanks
you
for
something
coming
to
through,
that.
honey.
Salute, Cameron. You know, it's not really just also about Hassan Campbell. It's about our community as a whole,
That's it.
right?
That's
And
it.
then it's people that
Period.
come out to speak about the community. You get to speak about everybody. You get to speak about Nano. You get to speak about this guy. You get to speak about that guy. And some people going to take the things that you're saying as true, and some things going to take it as you being valiant and real, right? But the same things that you accuse a lot of these people of, you are, or worse than, the same thing that you accuse the people of. The people don't carry on the way you carry on, right? The people are not doing it for the clicks and the views like you doing it, right? Hassan Campbell has no loyalty. He has no loyalty to himself.
There you go.
That's why he has no loyalty to things around him. That's how come he could put his children on there and shock and traumatize his kids there. That's how come he could say he's gonna stick D to a 12-year-old boy and people's children and get away and not say sorry and not make open public apologies for some of the things that you have said. It's a problem when we don't care about the things we say and we do, man. What are we doing out here, son?
For me,
Y'all supposed to be OGs, man. Let's keep it real, son. You supposed
I
to be
thought
an
I thought
OG.
I started feeling like a coward. This is what I did. But me personally, I felt like in the beginning I used to protect them because of the victim shit. But then I
Mhm.
started obviously seeing fucked up shit. Then it was starting to get personal. And even though after the personal shit, what happens is now I'm not just I don't speak for me because I could find ways to get way more views. It actually hurt me when I talk about them because you know what I'm saying? Like my top videos have nothing to do with him. The top
Mhm.
videos have something to do with the shit I've been doing before he even came around. You know what I'm saying? So why is he important? He important because he represent a big poison in our community. Period. You know what I'm saying? Niggas that did time or came home, not necessarily black. You know what I mean? Only. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? Hispanics too. But the thing is, with me personally, it's an issue of character. And yes, I could follow trending topics and build a crazy thumbnail and talk shit about everybody that comes. I don't. That's not my band. That's not my thing. But why it's personal is because not only do you do that, but you attack us constantly. And what I mean by us is motherfuckers that's trying to come up. It's like I'm up here, suck my dick. I'm up here, suck my dick. But look at these people. You don't want us to talk about nothing. You want absolute power. And the
Yeah.
whole reality is this: once you audit what you really got going on, we find out that it's really fluff. You're like a fucking skinny ass. This nigga's like a skinny. You know those skinny ass animals, but when they get mad or they about to fight, they puff up. And then you find
Mhm.
out you pluck they fucking feathers and ain't nothing but a skinny ass, scared ass motherfucker. That's
Mhm.
why you attacking motherfuckers that's trying to come up that come from the same shit you come from. And you control a certain part of it because yeah, you do have a certain amount of subscribers, and we're trying to get past those levels. So he do more to try to hurt other people as opposed to helping motherfuckers. And it's disgusting. If you got a voice and you got a channel, even if you only got 10 subscribers and you see that shit, but you follow him, you consume that shit, you know what he's saying and all that, but you refuse to say against it, anything against it, then to me, you a coward. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
Straight up.
Yeah.
And anybody that rock with him, to me, after knowing all that, I think they're a coward. If you could just look at what the nigga's saying that's wrong, or that we obviously know what's wrong. Like if we say that, you
I
know,
think he
like
joked.
the police
Yeah, but
killed
saying
somebody.
that, but saying that, do you think, Mac? I was just thinking about like anybody else, like what the things that on one community just said he said, or how you feel or what you said. Now, for the people that really follow him and like what he tells them, do you think? Though personally, with the giving children heavy D and all that stuff that he says, has his the pros to cons, have his if you
There's no
feel
to
him
me, you delete
has he
everything.
been
I don't. To me, if you
he's
No.
telling
you
me
think
that you're gonna get hit because you cross the street, I know that already. You know what I'm saying? I know that already. So the pros of what you're saying doesn't match the cons. The cons delete every pro you ever said. It makes you look like a fucking nigga that's selling snake oil. You know what I'm saying? And I don't like that. And then and you become a bully
Yeah.
because you got empowered. The way he gonna humble himself is when he get close to death. That's it. That's it. That's the only way that I seen this story play out 1,000 different times. And now my story, my thing is intensified. It's not only you know, like I have this against you and people that like you, they can like you. Nah, it's not that. It goes further now because the people that like you, they're part of the problem too. In my eyes, that never used to be the case. Like in the situation where two men is arguing with each other, I could stay out of it. I could be impartial with that and let them have it out. But when you are at everybody for any fucking reason, I feel like personally with me, I feel like a coward if I don't say something.
Oh, shit, bro. And it's not just that, though. You know what I'm saying, T? It's this, right? You see, like, you started a YouTube channel, right, T History? You talking your talk. You doing what you doing. Your shit
Yeah.
growing as it's growing. Boom. Friendly started his shit. Friendly shit growing. I always push people to go and subscribe to Friendly. I'll be wanting Friendly monetized. You already know that's part of my mission all the time. Everybody got their thing. Cindy Infinity, she on panels. I seen her talking with some people the other day. People talking. People chopping it up. People pushing out their story, right? We got Hassan Campbell, who received love from a lot of us, including me, for a story of abuse and victimhood and something that people get behind and stand behind you, right? So he didn't get on because of a talent. He got on because of something that happened to him, allegedly, right? Until people go to court, you got to always say allegedly, right? So for what happened to you with Band Body, even though we know Band Body been accused of mad stuff in that project, so we're not going to take that away either. Facts, right? But not only did you get on from that and you act like you some Jay-Z and you got on with like a talent or a gift, you never put no foundations together to help no children, no young people that's being abused
Listen,
sexually, none of these kinds of things,
you
man. Listen
let
to
me
me,
say
T.
my two
This is a
pieces of
bad
that,
thing.
and I'm gonna
This
give
is
it
a
back
bad
to you.
thing. It's a
Because
bad
I
thing.
said that on Bullets a long time ago too. You know, I was too small for him to like respond to me because he got mad. I think not waxed off, but they illed on the dude Bradman. Bradman was up there, and then they got rid of him because you know it was Gotti's show. And then he was saying stuff, and they booed him because assuming. And I told Gotti, I was like, when I had my chance to speak, I was like, since I'm here, I'm like. It goes to what you said. I was like, listen, the basis of what he's talking about is what you're saying is like, yo, you got a lot of people that follows you because of having empathy and sympathy for you of what happened to you. And all the man was at Breadman was just asking, what have you done for the community of the kids or the people, the child rapes and the people of what he came out talking about. It's like now that you who you are, and that's what you're getting to. And I give it back. And that's what he's saying for others to understand is that now that he's up there, it's like he don't even talk about what got him up there. He's on other stuff now. You know, he's not
Yeah,
talking about you know what I'm
yeah.
saying, pedophilia and being, you know what I'm saying, taken
And I tell you
advantage
this,
of.
Because it's a joke to him. Because he could
you know
joke
the
about that shit
mentality
when
of
he
a
ready.
victim. A victim turns a victimizer when you don't stop them. You know what I'm saying?
To a
And let me tell you
perpetrator.
something. And the people, and some of the people that was like that been victimized, that in some kind of way, it don't necessarily mean, you know what I'm saying, the way he was victimized. Some people was just cowards. You know what I mean? And they got beat up and bullied and shit like that. And then when you got somebody that represents what you've been through, you know what I'm saying? They become your hero. And then no matter what you hear about what that they doing fucked up, that because they in essence you become a victimizer. You start victimizing the same shit you said happened to you. That's what you're doing out here, right? But the people that follow you, you know what I mean, that maintain that fight for you, that won't they too scared to say when you're wrong. You want to know why? Because if God forbid he detect that you ain't loyal to him, you see what he do with all his people that don't agree with him 100%. He chop them off. That's all. Also an issue of character. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
your voice, you weaponize your voice to hurt motherfuckers and expect motherfuckers not to clap back at you. To me, I'm not gonna be good to you just switch your whole shit up. To me, I'm not gonna be good until you either not on the internet or you're not talking about motherfuckers that I know, respect, and love. I ain't talking about no celebrities I don't know. I'm talking about people that I fuck with. You know what I'm saying? So God forbid something happened to one of y'all, I would expect you to keep fighting that nigga and until the nigga shut the fuck up and stop disrespecting you and lying on you, calling you a rapist and all type of other shit that never happened. You know what I'm saying? There's too many things to list, but I'm gonna tell you like this: it has nothing else to do except for the fact that I can say something. You know what I'm saying?
Facts. Facts.
You
And
know,
we
and I don't
can.
need to.
We can.
I'd say something when it serves a purpose. You know what I mean? Because I mean, obviously, every day you say something that niggas don't like, but I wouldn't make content on them all the time. Somebody like Wax, you know what I'm saying? Like Wax Dog,
Salute Wax.
like some people, if they feel like if you attack their family a certain way, they never
They
let you
on
out
you.
their sight.
They
You know what I'm
on you.
saying?
They
As
on you.
great as he is as making content, he selects to take his ammo and shoot at one target. I could respect that. He not talking about Mano, Jim Jones, this guy, that guy. You know what I'm saying? He keep it on that one target because he has a problem with it. When he gets over it, maybe he'll manifest his talents in a different way. But for now, I don't judge him. You know what I mean? It is what it is. You know what I mean? My
Understand?
fight is different than Wax Dog. You know what I'm saying? But I respect his pain with that, and I can't stop him from shooting. You know what I'm saying? Even when I told Wags Dog chill and Wags Dog was on some cool out shit, guess what Hassan did? Disrespect him again. Just like when I said, yo, give me peace. And he told me I'm a snake, I'm full of shit and all this other bullshit. Like, how you know if I'm a snake? You know what I'm saying? You don't know if I'm a snake. That's
Mac,
the way you operate.
true story. So Mac, me. What I would say is this: when you done with him or whatever, you trolling or how you say it or just fucking with him. But what do you for the people who don't know and the people that's just here for me and then know you? What is your channel about? And what are you trying to work on to what can you do to better your channel? Like once you're not
I'm
dealing
not
with
doing
Hassan
shit to the
issue.
channel. What I'm doing for me and my real life is me and Saladin got a school. I got a bunch of money about to come to me to do channels for people that's paying me money to manage channels. I got two businesses to run. I'm trying to bust a record label out. You know what I mean? I got a whole blogging situation going over here. We got 5,000 square feet. Which, you know what I'm saying? Like, I've been showing everything I'm doing, you know what I mean, on YouTube. Everything that you see me saying I'm doing is what I'm actually doing. Making money, doing my thing. You know what I'm saying? But as far as the channel, growing the channel. That's what I've been doing since day one. And the niggas when I started, the niggas that had 1,000 and 2,000, I used to look up at that and be like, damn, you know what I'm saying? And those niggas just show me love. As soon as I pass those niggas, they hating on me. But those same niggas is not growing the way I'm growing. So I feel like whatever I need to do for the channel, it's obviously showing. I said I was gonna make 10,000 before January 1st. By December 31st on TV, on that show, Magazine shit that we doing on this YouTube shit, I made 10,000. Right now I'm about to move to 11,000. You know what I'm saying? That's it. Like this week I'll have 11,000. It's growing. The audience is growing. The support for me is growing. The deals and shit that I'm getting on the side that's humbling the fuck out of me. You know what I mean? I'm about to be able to pay niggas and put a team down where I could, you know what I'm saying? Where it's legitimate, where people signing contracts and shit like that. Whether it's like Shooter, we want to put some music out, we'll be able to do that. And I'm not waiting for somebody to do that for me. I'm making it happen in real time. So as far as like what happens, the drama and shit that happens with the channel once in a while, it is what it is. But there's so many chapters of what I do. It is what it is. You take from it what helps you. If I decide this day forward to every day shoot at Hassan Campbell or anybody, if I decide to just pull out Star out of nowhere, I'm gonna have an audience because that's not all it's gonna be about. At the end of the day, the people that's gonna watch me, that's gonna manifest in them. It's gonna show when you change a certain things, when you get in this game. I'm waiting for some motherfuckers to help me out to build what I'm obviously trying to build. That's it. You know what I'm saying? And in the process, it means that you got to deal with a lot of therapy that don't got nothing to do with you. These niggas is damaged. These niggas got fucked up relationships, fucked up relationship skills, no responsibilities, nothing. They're not a car, not a bitch, not a house, not nothing to worry about except for their own skin. And they got a hard time managing that shit and staying off the fucking internet, being emotional about everything that they see. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And playing no part
That's
except
facts, man.
for pointing the finger finger at everybody else. Like what Hassan Campbell's doing. Hassan Campbell hatched that mentality, and until you kill that nigga, all the rest of these niggas gonna keep on and going in a circle like emotional. I can't though. That nigga told me suck his dick. He told me suck his dick. So what? You know what? You probably mad because you really want to suck a dick or something. Because why is you mad by some fucking words? You feel me? We ain't talking about that. We talking about the woman that tried to kill herself because this nigga was talking about he want to fuck somebody's son. You know what I'm saying? Or what
Mac,
about
are you in New
what
York?
about you? Huh?
Are you in New York?
I'm in Kentucky right now.
Oh, okay.
I'm in Kentucky right now. I just got over here.
Believe
I
it or
just got
not,
here.
like my thing is, a lot of people that claim victim in the social media are not even victims. You know,
Yeah,
a lot of
like
people
he's not a
claim.
Okay,
victim. He
that's
was
Look,
sucking dick
interesting.
willingly.
you got a lot of you got a lot of people here making those type of claims, allegations, and stuff like that, and
Content
playing with
creators.
people. Whether content creator, whatever, or people who come through and start talking about certain individuals about they did this to them or they did this, that. Some of that shit never even existed. So you got two sides of the story. You got the truth and the lie. Well, you got the other side besides that. You got to add the third part to it.
What
The
are you talking about? Like,
non-existent.
what are you talking about? Like, when somebody think
In
that they've
general,
been
like you got people here that talk stuff that never existed in their life. You got people that make accusations, allegations, and throw dirt on people's name. Oh, I was raped, or he tried to touch me,
so
or
this is
he
what I'm
did
saying.
this.
So you talking about a nigga getting fucked, like you. So
Niggas, bitches, when they make those type of statements, and sometimes you be like, if this happened to you, why you never reported this? Why you on YouTube telling a story? Why aren't
But
you
then now you know the core of what I'm saying about what Oprah. I ain't never
right?
think that. I never thought that what I thought, like as an adult, from the things that he was saying and have still dealing with him, I automatically thought, like, move it. Like once we start learning about that shit, that well, that's a relationship to me. You know what I'm saying? Like what the
Right.
fuck? You know what I'm saying? But I still never judged him for that because to me, it was still just because I felt Stockholm syndrome. You could still be around somebody that probably did something to you. That's what I was thinking. But I didn't start looking at it until it started becoming personal, and I started knowing that he was lying because up until then, you know what I'm saying, like it's just speculation. A bunch of niggas on the internet yelling, you know what I'm saying, and arguing.
Right.
You know what I
Because
mean? But when
I look at this like this could be something that a man probably made promises to the person. You know what I'm saying? It did
facts,
it didn't work out. Now this person's on his feelings. He come up with the most craziest shit. You got to think about this. It's like being with a woman. There's women who make accusations on men that never even touched them. But being that something didn't go the way they wanted to, or even if it was consensual, but they fucked up one way. They have a husband and they don't want to lose everything at home. They got to
yeah.
go home. It's 10 in the morning. She's 7 hours late, 8
You
hours. The
ain't
nigga
shit.
done call everybody. Now, what's her excuse when she go home? I was raped, date raped. Now, the husband might catch a body, or they might press charges for a person that something that never happened in that type of way. Now somebody end up in prison just because somebody don't want to take losses. Then you got the other people too that create scenarios, and they don't care how they look, long as they can make a profit out of it. That's their whole image. Fuck that, I'm making my money out of this. I couldn't get my money with them. They diss me. I'm gonna get my money like this. People are evil in this world. That's why a lot of those stories, I don't believe it. You know how many people that done told me I was raped, and the way they say it is like, damn, I just threw the ball over the roof. I just roofed the ball. Or it's like nothing. Like you what? You was raped, and you just talking about it like nothing ever happened. Like how? But they always tell you the basic stuff. They never tell you the detail. They never tell you how they try to fight them off. They be like, oh, they just grabbed me and they did
You
this to
think,
me.
you friendly? You think that because people do that because they think? I feel like it's
It's
crying out for
attention.
attention.
Attention. Because look, you got people, look, Mac, I swear to God, look, there was this kid in East New York who actually got somebody put in prison to come and find out the truth is that shit never existed. You know, it's just people that cry for attention and will do the most craziest shit ever. You know, you got women who cry, raped, and had a rape baby. But the truth is that baby's not a rape baby. You understand? You cry for attention. You was never raped. Yo, bro, I've been around so much shit. I heard the most craziest shit that I learned from that. I'll be like, nah, I'm staying away from these type of people. And when a bitch try to give you pussy or do something a certain way, yo, bro, don't think every pussy is good, bro. Some pussy
That's right.
might land you in jail. She might be doing it for attention, for something, using you as a pawn, and something's gonna come back for you. I stay away from a lot of shit. I don't want it if it's too easy. You know what I'm saying? I don't want it.
I'm gonna tell you like this, right? With homeboy, and I don't really know too many chicks that been through shit like that. If they did, they didn't tell me. You know what I mean? But I'll tell you this.
Man, I got a family member who did that shit, bro. That I was saying that on my show. That's why. Listen, look. I have a sister who cried rape, and I was so fucking heated. I felt violated. All that. My little sister, you know, my youngest sister. Yo, bro, come and find out the truth is that the father was moving to Canada to give them a better life and bought a bigger house. You understand? They used to live in PA. So them girls didn't want to go to Canada because then they can't move around the way they move in PA. They was already sexually active. You understand what I'm saying? So now what happened was, even though she was wrong, he was wrong. You understand what I'm saying? But this is the thing. She seduced him and my other sister. And what was fucked up is when it was time to leave, to move, they planned to do that move on homeboy. But I was disappointed more at them because they was old enough to know from right and wrong. So they just did something to have something to be used against them so they could have a reason why to come to New York and live with us. You get what I'm saying? So they won't have to go to PA. So you did something to somebody. You leaded somebody onto something. Both of you. Then y'all said that y'all was forced and y'all was raped. And to come and find out the truth is, it didn't go that way. So some people do things that is crazy, bro. That's why, man, I always listen to my moms. Don't ever play with girls. You understand? If you're around women and they got kids, yo, tell them, yo, call your daughter or walk away. You know what I'm saying? Like, I always stay away from people's kids. You might be offended because I may not give your kid attention. You know, it's not that any kid could say anything. I don't want to be around no kid. You understand what I'm saying? If you're not in the presence, I don't want your kid around me. I swear to God, I don't. I'm sorry for anybody. I'll be like, no. I'll be like, yo, come here. I'm calling a father or mother real quick. Like, yo, I don't want to be alone with no kids. Kids do crazy shit. And I had sisters that did that. And that shit right there broke my heart because you know why it bothered me? One, I got boys. I got sons. And I will be damned if a woman plays some tricks like that on my kid. You understand? And that was wrong of them. You understand what I'm saying?
I gotta get ready for it now. My shit is on 1%.
Oh, my fault.
The screen is dead. But Uda, you already know, man. Tap in, man. I can't wait to bust that move. T, you already know the vibe. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Friendly.
Yo,
Cindy.
Yo, Def. No, that's a big Def for this house. What up, Def? But dang, Chuck. What up, y'all? All right, peace.
You got a lot of
Chuck in there?
females. You got a lot of females, you know, that cry for attention.
Nah, that's
stuff
right,
like
Chuck.
that. And even men's, you know what I'm saying, cry for attention, you know what I'm saying? And you'll be surprised what people will do for attention, bro. You'll be surprised that you'll be like, damn, some people willing to go that far for attention. You know what I'm saying? You got men in jail.
You're right. You're absolutely right to
Trust
be
me.
very, very, very cautious about how
Yeah.
you step, and you don't want to be disrespectful, but you want to say, listen, I'm not going to get caught in a situation where
Right.
someone's going to say something, because you know what? It's their word against yours. And, you know, it's crazy.
No, I've been in houses. Look, I've been in houses with females where they got daughters, and when I'm like, oh wait, hold on. I'll play stupid. I'll follow them around, but I'm not staying around your kid. You get what I'm saying? And if you go to the bathroom, please hurry up. Don't leave your kid around me, man. Like you don't know. It makes me uncomfortable because I see shit like that happen that never happened. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, I'm telling you, it happens with young girls. A lot of the younger girls, like teenagers or early 20s. Like I had not myself, but I had two friends, two separate situations where one of their sons, he's in college, he's young, like sophomore, junior, in college, and he was dating a girl, and they broke up, and then she wanted attention. Well, how'd she try to get attention? She started telling everybody in their group of friends that, oh, he did this and he tried to do this and yada, yada, yada. And it's like, well, wait a minute. No, he didn't. You know what I'm saying? Like, she was the one that was like trying to she was upset about them going their separate ways. You know what I mean?
Right.
And then she was trying to say that he did this. And like, let me tell you something. I know everybody says you don't know a lot about somebody or you don't know everything about somebody, but this is the kind of kid that was raised, well, he would never, you know what I'm saying? Like never do anything like that. And like, I told my girlfriend, I said, listen, you got to tell your son to be very cautious and very careful on what he does because you just don't know. You know what I mean?
Look, like I don't mean to even say
Yo,
that,
need I've
like
seen him. Chuck. I was gonna see if this dude.
Yo, what's good, bro?
salute Chuck.
Chuck,
Nah,
what up?
I had to plug him in there because man, it's been a long time. The big little brother. What's going on, Clout? I mean, you gotta. It's been a minute. You gotta let us know the rundown, man. You're over there killing Clubhouse, man. I asked Queen of Attraction, what's up with Clubhouse? You gotta tell me what's going on, what you've been doing.
Killing that shit.
Oh,
Going
shit,
down
just
in
trying to put out these
Clubhouse.
interviews, bro. Like we just did an interview with King Arna. We got some
Mm,
special on Wednesday. We got King Garner. He gonna debate Freeway Ricky Ross. So that shit gonna be dope.
mm,
Mm.
Then we got a Dipset, somebody from Dipset coming up.
Mm.
mm, mm. Salute to that.
Dipset.
I just want you to explain Six Flags, man. You're swimming in the money, nigga. I'm still over here in Pond Street, man. Tell me how the ocean feel.
Oh no, we don't get no money directly off of YouTube. I mean, off of Clubhouse. You gotta spill it on YouTube to get paid. But yeah, it's definitely when you doing rooms and shit like the titles we normally have. A lot of times the person we talking about might step in the room or somebody from his management team or her management team.
Okay.
Yeah,
Fire.
Hey,
that's
you
what's
know
up.
what?
I just wanted to make sure that you know it's been a minute. I mean, what's the name? What's dude's name? Oh, Eggy Eggs. Like, yo, he be giving you shout outs and shit. I be on the channel when I can, and I still, do I got my rent, so I do what I can do when I go over there. Tell them to subscribe, you know what I'm saying, and go fuck with you on Twitter and everything. But I'm proud of you, bro. Like I said, a couple of little cooking videos. I always throw you in there just to let it be known, I seen this nigga when he was at 5, he's at 75, you know what I mean? So that's what's up, man. I'm proud of you, dog. Just keep
Salute,
doing what
family.
you doing.
Appreciate the
You know what I'm
support.
saying? Keep doing what you're doing.
Hey,
You know what I'm
hey,
saying?
Chuck. I got
Yeah.
a quick alley oop for you, real quick, right?
Hmm.
Who started Vampire Life?
You said who started it? I thought Jim
Yeah.
Jones did.
Oops. That's where you went wrong. Jim Jones stole Vampire Life from Mac Mean. I got the receipts, brother.
Oh damn,
Everybody
bro.
know this. How the hell you don't know about this, Chuck?
Oh, I ain't in tune. Shit, I'm behind.
I'm putting you on right now, bro. I'm gonna bust it out soon. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna throw you
What?
out. Yeah. It's and he's scared about me putting it out there too. You know what I'm saying? Like he be ducking the work. But I've been doing that Vampire Life shit since 2003. You know what I'm saying?
Oh damn.
Dame Dash know because I
Wow.
told Dame Dash and I told Bobby Dash. Me and Bobby Dash had countless conversations about it. we flew down to Arizona together, and I told him that Jim Jones stole the shit. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Contested it. It got shut down too right after that. So Vampire Life is not even a legit label. It got shut down years ago when they dissolved their relationship. Dame Dash, Bobby Dash, and Jim Jones. So, and I got the details to that shit. I'm just throwing it at you, bro. And a couple other things I want to talk to you about, but I just don't like disturbing you while you're working. You feel me?
Wow, Jim Jones.
Oh yeah,
stealing.
no doubt. Yeah, no, that's interesting right there for sure.
2%,
And it's the
2%.
truth.
Yo, I kept asking you, what's the name give you your money? I still want my 3%. I didn't put it up a percent. Yo, did JT the bigger figure give you that bread? Or you just said
Hell
fuck it
no.
since you just said fuck it since he came up there and threw the solid one with whack. You said fuck it, you just wipe it under your arm, fuck it.
Yeah, I guess that shit was like that's how Clubhouse be happening, bro. Like a lot of times you would be talking about something else, then that particular person to pop up. Like we had mentioned JT in the conversation maybe a little earlier in that room, and then shit, somebody told him to come in that damn thing.
Yeah, because I was on the joint. I was on my mom shit. I was like, I hope this nigga don't get mad. I was like, yo, I kept asking, yo, that nigga give you your money though. Yo, Chuck, he give you your 500.
Nah, that nigga
I
he ain't
kept
do
putting
that.
that shit in there.
Hey, what about Bullet's got it doing a deal with Wack? Is that true?
He got a what?
A record deal with Bullet Wack One.
Hell no.
They going triple wood.
No, Bullets that dude, all he do over there is make rooms about me every day and shit. The nigga crazy, man.
He say he's suing you, my nigga. You know what I'm
Yeah, I
saying?
know.
Yeah, right.
I think he mad at you, bro.
Yo, get the fuck out of here. Yo, Duff, how the fuck, hold on. Bullet said he gonna sue you? How that happened? I thought you.
Cause I did an interview with 10 Toes, then Bullet tried to sue
Hey,
Grandmama on the phone.
you remember? Hey, let me ask you something. You remember the day when I pulled up to the clubhouse and you gave me and I
Smash
think
the
Trice
like button. It's getting hot.
game or some
It's getting hot. Smash the like button.
You remember the day when I went up there, maybe like a couple weeks ago, and then you gave me the green bean. I ain't know nothing about the clubhouse, like just to recently, right? So I didn't know what was going on. Then they came up in there. He was like, "Tripe gangster, Mac me, hell no." Like that nigga hate me to death, man. I don't know why he hate me so much.
Yeah, that's what he say about he be like, I be having people that he don't like on my stage and shit.
Nah, but that's one thing I could tell you though, bro. Good looking, bro, for opening up certain doors and shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's good
Cardi
luck.
B changed the
No doubt.
game.
Yo,
Everybody
no,
getting
yo,
sued.
yo, this is a tough one for me, right? This is a personal one. I told to the nigga Dave, this is a personal with Chuck. How do you feel? You see old boy up there with Doggy Diamonds and shit, right? So how do you feel like I was watching something the other night and the dude, him and Ahmed and Doggy Diamonds was talking about something that happened on Clubhouse, but it was something that y'all had did. And they was going out their way to make sure that they gave the shout out to who they got it from, but I thought it came from you. But overall, how do you feel about the gym dropper just like having no respect for you? And before he went to Doggy Diamonds, all the work that you did for
You got
him.
PGD? You got
Yeah, that's just
PGD?
like he does some hate shit,
Oh,
bro.
okay. I'm a few
Yeah, I don't fuck with
Hold on,
Doggy
hold on, hold
Diamonds.
on, hold on, hold on, y'all. Just for y'all get on Doggy, just mute because this is a personal right here. Yo, hold on,
Somebody got an
let
I'm on
echo.
that side.
yeah,
I'm on that side.
y'all mute up right quick. It could be me too, but mute up
I
because I
heard it.
wanted to ask Def this question because I wanted to know if y'all don't know, I call him the gym dropper, which is was a god comrade. It's somebody I met when I first came up here to be with Doggy every night. And basically the same way the Death of the Cloud Chaser used to look out for me, and we was all there. And our affiliation with Bullets Gotti is because of the guy that's up there with Doggy Diamonds right now. But for some reason, he be giving other clubhouse, giving people shout outs, and I don't hear Chuck's name. So that's what I was asking Chuck how
Fuck
he
that
feel about
nigga.
that.
That
Yeah,
nigga's a hater. I'm about to drop back down, y'all. Good night, man. You know what I'm saying? Yo, Chuck, I'm
peace
gonna
and
tap in
blessings,
with you
bro.
and
Yo,
give you the
say
details.
bless.
But
All right.
see history. You already know. Love you, bro, and thanks again
Love you
too.
too, bro. It ain't nothing, man. You know, holla at Chuck too, no doubt. He'll get that up there.
All right, come on.
Yo,
Yeah, that's
but
just some hating shit, bro. Like, what was they talking about? Is that because Doggy Diamonds, he be over there time to time, he be in my room, so I don't know.
Nah, they won't really talk. And the only thing I said is before is that you know that you had a personal like before
Yeah,
before Kareem was up there, that you was always showing them love, and I just never heard your name come out his mouth. Is all that I'm saying.
yeah, bro. Like either the hate or shit is misplaced love. Shit, I don't know, bro. Like I see that sometime for sure.
Yeah, that's what's up. I had talked to Bear about. Like I said, it ain't nothing for you. You know what I'm saying? You definitely in a good position. You don't need to be on it. I just looked at it because you know how we've talked, and I just didn't think that's something that you learn. Like what Friendly was telling y'all in another level. That's stuff that you don't understand. Is like, long as I've been up here, I fuck with this brother up here. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, and he was one of the first people to show me love. The Death of a Cow Chaser, and then we messed with other people. I mean, he messed and did a lot of stuff to be where he at. He put in the work, but it's just sad to see certain people that definitely clout chaser. Like I said, it's people like me that he even showed more. I wouldn't say more love to, but put them in the spotlight, and they used to shine. And now they're really shining and they're in a good spot. And it's no definitely clout chaser. No, yo, this happened. Like people be rewrite history. That's what kills me about today's time. Is people rewrite history.
Yeah,
People
it's kind
leave
of like
out
that
shit.
situation with Tempo. How I got into it with Tempo, bro.
Right, but exactly, you could tell that people don't know what happened with you in Info Minds.
Shit like Info Mines, it was some Charleston White shit, and I was building a room. I think I had maybe about 1,000 people in the room and shit. Then Timbo coming up like, yeah, I can get Charleston White in here if y'all want me to. So everybody like, yeah, get him in here. Um, Wack was in there too, so he was like, yeah, good, get him in here. So he ended up, I guess, calling him in or something, and then shit, while he was supposed to bring him in the room, he actually went and created his own room, which is cool.
uh,
Like I would have actually ended my room and told everybody to go over there because at the time he hadn't did any rooms really in his club anyway. So I was like, I would have ended my shit. So when everybody found out about that shit, like Whack 100 and them, they start going in on info mines, and I was like, look, don't even worry about it. You know what I'm saying? He cool. Let him do him. Da 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 da. Right. But meanwhile, although I chose not to speak on the situation, or even feel some type of way. Now the next couple of days or 3 days afterwards, every day the man telling people how my platform is nothing like his, and I'm like a gossip queen, like all type of little shit, right? And once I got winded, I'm like, damn, that's crazy. I still didn't even say nothing publicly about him. I just didn't fuck with him. And then it turns out this man got me blocked on that app. He blocked me on that app. And shit, he feels some type of way, bro. But that's like it's like some negative hate. When I'm the one who really told the nigga to even come over there, I one was like, look, this is what I found out about this app, bro. Da 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 da. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, it just be crazy how people turn on you, bro.
Where do you? Oh, my fault. Where do you think that type of hate comes from with him? Do you think it's just that he feels as though that he been doing it longer than you, or he's a better content creator to you
I
on
think he
YouTube
feel he
or
a better
whatever?
content creator.
Right.
He
So
like,
he
cause
feel
like
like
it's
he got to
crazy,
take.
cause he make it seem like his shit is, some preacher vibe or something. Like you know, like he on a whole nother level, but whole time he trying to make it seem like he not with the gossip or he not with the bullshit. But like I was telling him in the room that I ran into him with not too long ago, I was like, yo, bro, you interviewed Charleston White, motherfucking Hot Son Campbell, and Snow Billy. Them your featured people that's on your channel, bro. And all of them is like the internet most clout chasing motherfuckers on the internet. So you got some nerve to be talking about somebody fucking platform, bro.
Facts.
So
Proofs in
he
the
don't see it
pudding.
like that though. He don't see it
Some
like
people,
that.
yeah, because he's older than you, and he probably feel like he been putting in more time. And that's kind of my fault because I'm putting what's the name in there in the situation because who the fuck with him. But I mean, it is what it is. I just realized that too when I just see Uda's face. But Yeah, man. That's the only thing that I can see though, bro. Is just what I'm saying. It is certain people feel like that they better than certain people. I don't know why niggas like that's the whole thing that this conversation has been about is that type of thing. Like I mean, the proof is in the pudding. If you're gonna sell, you're gonna sell. You don't got to take nobody down to prove what you're gonna do. And like you said, 9 out of 10, I'm pretty sure that you would have just been like, shit, I'll stop my shit and go ahead and bring it
Exactly.
on if that's what you want to do to that level before we get into some shit about nothing.
Yeah, exactly. And then it was like when Wack went over there to tell, like, even though this didn't even piss me off or nothing, because like at the time I'm like, man, that's my boy. Like, I fuck with Timbo. Like, maybe he just, he need this moment. So shit, he should have just actually could have texted me or some shit like, hey, bro, hey, you think you can send the traffic over here? I would have been like, hell yeah, I got you, no doubt. We would
Yeah,
shut down the
because he
room. I
do.
was
You
already
have
feeling
done
like,
stuff with him. You have done stuff with him before. He do have your number, right?
yep. So now it's like he on the campaign over there with the rest of the haters that say fuck me, bro. It's crazy. It's like I knew I got hate on YouTube, but it's hate on there too, bro. Like, and it's people that I actually like and showed different things and tried to help, all that type of shit, bro. They don't fuck with me, bro. They make rooms about me every day. They lie on me and shit, say my wife got taken by a YouTuber to man, bro, you name it, them motherfuckers lie all the time, bro.
Mm.
But do you think it's any particular reason that them niggas be on your head, like, or they just be fucking with you like that?
Yeah, like over there, it's about the numbers in traffic. So if they put my name in the title, more than likely it's gonna be a bunch of people that support me gonna go see what they talking about. So
Yeah,
they
cause
doing it for that reason for
Def got the
sure. And
numbers.
the nigga Gotti, he shit, he be at the top of that list.
Oh, what is the first thing that even happened with y'all? Because I thought that you had pulled him in. Oh, well, I know he was over there. I thought y'all at one point. I thought y'all was kind of doing that together. So what was the fallout with you and Gotti over there?
He same shit started doing that the underhand dissing and trying to send people like telling people shit about me to lies to try to call himself to get them to expose me type shit.
Mm.
So I peeped it. Then
He
I was like,
he the So what does he tell you when he comes back around? Because you done had that issue with him several times. What the type of stuff have he told you in the past? Did he just be fucking around and just like like have people all over? Like what has he told you as a man for you? Because I know personally because of fucking with y'all. Like how many times? Like what does he tell you when y'all the other times that y'all had this type of issue?
I forgot. Like, I think it's more so that I forgot, bro. To be
You know what I'm
honest with
saying?
you,
Overall, Buzz Gotti has apologized to you before for shit like this, right?
yeah, he'll say it's bad or something, but that nigga on the whole campaign on that app, bro. Like literally, okay, I did an interview with King Earner the other day. As soon as I got done with the interview with King Earner, he Big Chuck a cloud chaser. He should have never interviewed King Earner. Um, I make a room about something. He Big Chuck, this nigga, he a bozo. Like he just like what I'm saying. It's every day, bro.
That's what I'm saying. So you don't call him or you don't say nothing to him like what the fuck are you doing? Or you just been leaving it alone?
Yeah, I usually at this point I might go in the room and like they got the audience. I sit and listen for a few minutes to see what he lying about. But other than that, I'll probably leave and yeah, man, I just let him do his thing because like what can I do, bro?
I guess you're right, man. So when are you going? Is it a time how this thing is working? Or is it going to be a time that you're going to give more energy back to the YouTube scene, like be on YouTube every day, or how you feel about that?
Yeah, I'm trying to work on that now. I had to jump back in the algorithm and shit. So yeah, it's gonna be more work put out on the YouTube channel. Probably get back to the stream yards and shit. Cause I just hit like 10K over there in my club over there. So that's like a monumental step. So it's like okay, I worked on that. It's time to I could work back on my YouTube heavy and shit. Even though I put content on there, but sometimes they don't send out my notifications and shit. So I just contacted YouTube about that a few days ago. So I think it's back to normal.
How do you feel, or do you feel like you're completely right? Like when you've told YouTubers to leave you the fuck alone, or just go about their business? Because it's a particular one. I don't want to throw dot, make it seem like I'm throwing dot, but it's a couple of people that been in your way in certain times, and you had arguments with them, and you try to tell them about their platform or whatever, and they didn't want to listen. And I've seen them probably get 300 subscribers since you had a so-called beef with them. So how, like, so do you just tell these guys that they should just pay attention to your resume and fall back?
Not so much that, like more so, I let them know that shit. They can keep doing all that dissing and all that shit. I'm just gonna keep putting out content. So it's gonna be some more dope shit. I think I was on Royal Star like 5 times last month. So it's what I'm saying. Just keep putting out dope ass content, bro. That's my way of showing them.
Okay, that's what's up, man. Like I said, I've been chilling doing the same thing, man. I really haven't been up here consistently as much. But me and Friendly, we are having different times and great shows and stuff like that. Udis came along, you know what I'm saying, dropped some signs and dropped his records along with what he's doing. I mean, it's been all right, man. I've just been slacking a little bit, but I'm just still on my same D, man. It's a lot of people, different things. As you know, people are still over here on the same pivot with the docs and talking shit about one another and not really having growth, man. So I try to stay away from that.
Yo,
Yeah, no,
I
real
also
talk,
wanted to
bro.
I also wanted to say something. What's that guy name again? Doggy Diamonds. I came across a video of his like 3 weeks ago. Yo, I yeah, that nigga did some funny shit, man. Cause I had to go back and check what he was talking about, and I go see the next man video. The next man got the receipts, and I go back to Doggy Diamond video again to see like if it's, and the nigga Doggy Diamond try to show like he had receipts, and he was actually not showing shit. He was just bullshitting people. He Niggas gave him bread to promote their channel, and the nigga didn't even do that shit. The nigga threw the shit on Twitter, and that's it. I mean, it wasn't much money, but it's just the fact is that you charge people for certain they a price for something, they pay you for that, and the word, what you're promoting and what you're telling people what you do, promote, it's not what it is, man. And then he was there trying to shit on the
You
person.
try to say somebody did on somebody who paid that $100 to get that full promotion was like, yo,
Yeah,
you didn't do that. You just threw me on
yeah,
Twitter.
yeah,
Oh, and
yeah.
he got mad and
And he
said that
got
he.
mad. Yeah, he got mad. He made a show about that because I was listening to his show one day, right? So I'm listening to the name, right? But then after a while, I'm listening. I'm like, that shit, that it sounds like he's trying to diss somebody. So I said, nah, right? So uh, I said, let me go check this shit out to see if he dissing this person. You know what I'm saying? So when I go to that person's channel, he does has a show about this nigga. I said, get the fuck out of here. This is real? Yo, dog, niggas be scamming other niggas. These niggas with big platforms be scamming niggas. You know what I'm saying? They be throwing all these promotional prices. I got you, I do this, I do that. And when you send them out the bread and all that, they do what the fuck they want to do. Then they want to shit on you. yo, these big content creators like
That's
that are
that.
no
That's
good.
another good question. Like I would try to ask Doc. Do you think? Would you, especially not you right now, you wouldn't. But do you think that's reasonable? Would you jump on something like that? Would he be presenting what Friendly was talking about? Would you? Like, I guess if he was a content creator, because that's not that bad. That's why I don't think he would do all that he say anyway. Because I thought about it, I was like, I'm not gonna do that. But damn, $100 if he do what he say. But would you do something like that if you was a content creator coming up?
Yeah, I would, but I would probably try it out to see. But man, these people, like when they say they gonna promote you and shit, that's what you talk. I had my phone had went out, but they say they gonna promote you. You know, you expect that, just that. But a lot of these guys, bro, they be having they own agendas and shit.
Bro, and the dude got the text about the dude was supposed to promote it on his YouTube community channel, everywhere, every platform that he has. It's supposed to be promoted. Though he only promoted on the Twitter, right? And send the nigga the link. Y'all promoted your shit on Twitter. What about all the other platforms? You know what I'm saying? But then you got the nerve to call another nigga bum, right? But they cashed you out the money and you're the bum from just scheming on a nigga for a chunk change when you out here with a big platform talk about you do this and you do that, but you're getting over on people. This is what I be saying. Yo, people done left with a few subs from T History channel. Why y'all don't give that type of bread to T History? Like these big platforms are not gonna help nobody. They're about themselves. Then they make a show and dish you and throw dirt on your name, make you look like you was stressing them. But I seen that show, I was like, get the fuck out of here. I had to go to see, and that's what it was. These niggas is frauds, man. They be scamming people. They do it for whoever they want to, you know. But if they feel like there's competition or this shit is a threat to them, they just gonna keep your money. But I think people should have taught him a lesson and sue him for that. You know what I'm saying? Just to teach people a lesson. That's what people need to do. Teach people a lesson, sue them for certain things. Like, you ain't gonna take my money, force advertise something, my brother. If you're gonna advertise something, I'm gonna give you my money. You better make sure you do what you said.
No, that's a
Word.
fact. I agree with that.
Because that's like you pay for your business to be promoted, you know what I'm saying, on TV or whatever channel it is or whatever television, whatever, be put on the air. And every time a commercial come up, you don't see your shit. You only see your shit only one time. And then that shit's supposed to be advertised at least 10 times throughout the day for the next week or for the next month. You pay all that money and you only see it one time and you only see 5 seconds of it. So that wasn't enough for a person to even
see,
get a glimpse
even
at the
with
number.
Def, that's why when I'm saying like, oh, for what Friendly's saying, in that, how far can it go? Does it go a month or go? But like Klaus said, if it's, I mean, like Friendly just said, if it's a one shot deal or it's a two-shot deal, you know, and that's why I'm like, yo, I wouldn't do that because we know, just like when we come in here, it's more family oriented in my part over here. But when you're dealing with somebody like that, you know as well as I know, you've done it. Clout. I could go to your chat room. You could tell motherfuckers to subscribe to my channel to your blue in the face, and two people might do it. So why the fuck would you pay $100 for the nigga to one timer? Like, you didn't, ain't nobody gonna fuck with you on a one timer, and that person just gonna just, oh, this is THC. Listen to the record. Oh, she checked the
Right, I
brother
get what you're
out
saying. Right,
and
right.
peace. Nah, that's even worse. Why you just said what you said made me look at it even worse than I was looking at before. Because think about it, when we just be in these chat rooms, like you can't just tell your subscribers to go fuck with that nigga. Some of our people do because like in our shit it's tight knit and we're genuine with each other. So just like earlier, the chick came. It's three. She got three people of my out of 4 people off me. Uh, But that's not gonna happen in that scenario. You go flash by on Twitter and say, "Oh, check out him and show a video." Ain't nobody gonna that ain't gonna do nothing for you.
No, you better off just have somebody shot you out.
Yeah, some people some people take that risk, you know. I get it because I took a risk like that a few times, but you know, it definitely is a risk. And you don't
Was
know
it worth it when you took it? Did it benefit you in any type of way?
I don't think so.
Um,
I
so that's
forgot.
like gambling your money. That's like going to the casino and gambling
Nah,
your
but
money
see,
on a
the
slot
reason why
machine.
I asked you is because Def, and I said this before, and I can't give his formula, but like Def said, Def didn't put his money, like he paid for certain things, not to take away from you, but that's the way. But you know what I'm saying, Def, like, but you put your money where your mouth is in other people's mouths in certain situations. You put it where you know that you was getting it where it's worth it. Not no just, I'm going to say hi, say what's up to Def the Cloud Chaser, and then on to what I'm talking about now, on to what we was talking about sandwiches and sacrilege. Like, no, nigga. You know what I'm saying? So go ahead, Def. This, I just don't think that Devil the Context that you did it. I know it, but I don't think that you put it where, like we said with JT, that was different. But I think other shit, you helped yourself in good positions with people that was legit and had integrity.
Yeah. Yeah, you know this YouTube shit, it's like a battle, bro, for sure. And it's just like with any of these platforms, to be honest with you, whether it's TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, Clubhouse, it's like it's all a battle, bro. And it's like only the good thing about it is that one thing for sure is if you keep doing it and you keep doing it and you keep putting in that solid work, that shit gonna pay off, man.
Right. I agree with
Right,
that.
I got you. Yeah, we believe with that. And that's why I say about yourself because, like, I've seen it. You know what I mean? Like I said, I can't never win. That's why I don't cry about it because, like I said, this is my day one dude. There's certain things he told me or be like, yo, just do this or do that. But they don't work out for everybody. And then everybody be wanting certain things and want different things. My mentality is just like, in a lot of ways, I just, not saying that you did cloud chaser. I'm just not gonna give him my integrity for this or do extra shit. And you just gotta put work into this. And that's why I be telling the young ladies or I tell the people to be who do listen to me or come to my channel for how they come to Bush Babies is that like if you really want this and you want to tell your boss to kiss your ass and shit like that, just know you gonna work over here. You gonna go to work over here. You ain't coming to YouTube with no half-ass shit and just think you're gonna get to talk about other people all day and just do nothing. If they give you a check, nigga, trust me, you might as well go to Hollywood. You might as well.
Right. Yeah. I think if people really want to get their channel promoted, don't go through them big YouTubers. You're just gonna lose your money. They're not gonna do it. They pick and choose who they want to help and promote, even if you pay. They pick and choose.
Yo, friendly, I never looked at this way, but as you always kick it, you always throw something in it. And it's funny because all this remind me of like watching Good Times, watching the Cosby. Like we seen this one community said that we already seen this movie before. Like
Right.
you giving your money to the big kid, to the big YouTubers. Hassan, do this for me. Like Hassan is not gonna help you. He's just gonna keep eating,
Shit, you see,
keep
he ain't
showing
helped
you.
the bullets got it yet.
Right, yeah. Like that's a pride. That's why you killed it. That's prime example why I told Bullets a long time ago, stop jumping out the window for that nigga. That bitch ass nigga. This is the only time you give me that bitch ass ego Billy ass nigga. You still sucking aside dick. He ain't said nothing about you. You telling your wife about this man. He don't even know who you are, you faggot. Are you kidding me? And Five God don't know you neither, because me and Five God talk. Where you at, Billy?
See?
The fuck out of here, faggot.
He just made a room. Matter of fact, he just made a video on Fire God, didn't he?
Yeah. Oh, who? Tigo Billy?
No, bullets.
Oh,
Tigo Billy was on the other day, like he with Gotti and shit. And shit. Gotti. Only thing about him over there, bro, is like the nigga love to lie.
Right.
The nigga put fake paperwork on you, all type of shit.
Mm-hmm. The funniest shit, the shit, I don't know, I didn't see the joint you did with 10 Toes, but I was half asleep when 10 Toes was crying. That nigga had me dying when he was in the car talking about bullets. That nigga's like, all these real niggas, y'all gonna listen to him? The nigga that stayed with his grandmother, the Purple Room, like, he had me
Bro, that nigga, like
dying.
the interview with 10 Toes, bro, that man brought his grandma on the platform.
How do you bring your grandma? I remember. I mean, it ain't gonna register y'all, but I remember when Pierce and Garnett was in LeBron's face when he was a little nigga, and LeBron's moms jumped up and she was mad. Your moms don't supposed to get in shit. LeBron was on TV like, "Mom, sit your ass down." That nigga told his mother to sit the fuck down, nigga. Your grandmother or YouTube argue with another YouTube nigga. Stop it, bro. Y'all niggas is getting somebody's gonna get shot. Somebody's gonna fuck around and get shot with your grandmother and your mother on TV.
Bro, that shit was bad, bro. Like,
Stop
broke his grandma on
the
that
blood
shit.
clot lying, nigga.
Afterwards, he gonna say that he's suing me because he broke his grandma on the
I can't believe this.
When does it stop? That's what the nigga Shaft was trying to go. Like, cut it out. Like, when does it stop, nigga? Your mother was on here. Your grandmother was up here protecting you, nigga.
You lying,
when somebody gets shot, nobody can get shot now. Nobody can get shot now. How? Who the fuck are y'all niggas from? Stop. Stop it, nigga. You gonna put the money in the motherfucker, the collection plate. They're gonna be burying the nigga on one side and collecting the collection plate at the same fucking time. Y'all niggas need to stop it, bro. That's why Friendly, this is why you ain't been on. This is why I can't do it neither. I don't know how to be fake. All this motherfucking living color shit, your grandma on TV talking shit to the nigga. You's a bitch. Your grandma's called the nigga a bitch too, huh?
They told that man, like, God,
stop.
Man, bro.
Hold on.
You know what that man said, bro?
What did he say?
Why do I have to be a man?
What?
Yeah. Nigga crazy, bro.
Nigga, I'll fuck with you, Gotti, but stop. Just stop.
Hold on. Who had the grandmother? Who had the grandmother on YouTube? You're not playing with me.
Hell was talking about I guess Gotti fake uncle or something, and he talked to him. And Gotti ain't his fucking nephew. And Gotti went and got his grandma and shit.
On top of it, Gotti went and got his grandmother. Because 10 Toes, hold on, because Shaft told them that his uncle wasn't a real person. So he was like, Grandma, tell him Uncle Fred is Uncle Fred.
Pretty much.
This was recently, a long time ago. What was this, a long time ago or recently?
No, this was like 2 weeks ago.
Yo, Stilo Facts, you see this episode? I bet that shit did 20,000, huh?
Yeah, he sure did. Like, they got the actual clip with his grandma.
Yo, these niggas need to stop. Three's Company.
Do this no more, man.
The Black Three's Company, nigga, with no bitches. Yo, y'all need to stop this. My fault, Dev. Hold on, brother. Chill.
So you said it was a good time moment. You had JJ Dynamite with his mama. No. Yeah,
bro, that shit was sick, bro. Like, this nigga really went and got his grandma, bro.
I never heard no shit like this.
And to be honest with you, bro, it wasn't like maybe 2 months ago, bro. He had brought his mama on there, bro, and I was like, I deleted the episode because like you can have your replays on or off. So my replays wasn't on, I don't think. And I didn't, I ain't trying to put the brother down or nothing like that. I just let it slide. But the man brung his mother up there like about 2 months ago to, confirm some shit. And then, like I said, 2 weeks ago, I'm doing an interview with 10 Toes Down. We talking about Hassan Campbell. He touch on Bullets Gotti. The Bullets Gotti bring his grandma.
Hold on, Will. Was he trying to say his grandmother knew who 10 Toes Down was?
He said 10 Toes Down was lying on him, lying on his grandma too.
Oh shit! I'm sorry if I'm laughing it to y'all. This is late. This shit is comical, nigga. Nigga said, "Son, I'm from Brooklyn, nigga." For real,
Yo,
nigga.
my
You're from
grandmother
Brooklyn?
ain't got time for that shit, dude.
No,
My
nigga
grandmother
got-
making coffee, trying to take care of everybody. She ain't got time for this shit. Damn.
Yo, Chuck, would
guess
you
he-
be
I guess
offended
he
if you be
back with,
talking shit to a nigga and he bring out his grandmother?
They tried to cancel his ass over there, so I guess he back like, he back doing shit with Whack 100. He had the game in his room the other day. So yeah, it's like shit. I guess he need to just focus on shit like that, bro. But the nigga just be going off the wall. Like, matter of fact, if he hear this clip right here, bro, he'll definitely be talking about me tomorrow, bro. No cap.
Nah, somebody told him, I hope you don't be mad with me, nigga. You know I fuck with you, but this shit is funny, Gotti. You know it is, bro. I try to understand. That's why I fuck with her, because I understand it. Like, I always, I always protected that nigga since the Doggy Diamonds dude told me to protect him. I've been protecting him for 3 years. So he can't get mad at me, but come on, bro. Like, some shit is just like, I can't even, come on, stop.
Yeah. This. Oh my
The
lord.
niggas is weird. Like I told you, the other dude gonna fight me, but try to really fight me behind Hassan Campbell, nigga. Like, really almost crash his whip beside me telling him Hassan Campbell's a bitch, nigga. This nigga almost crashed the whip, nigga. Niggas is weird, bro. They like that dude, nigga.
Oh
I don't know
shit.
what's up with y'all niggas.
Yo, man, this YouTube shit is crazy.
Nah, but we said the funniest shit is Chuck. But we said that a long time ago when we started kicking it. This shit's like the PL, nigga. But this shit, the PL could not even produce this. That shit. Yo, and we in the party nine knew that it was gonna come to this shit, bro.
Yo, this is insane, my brother. Swear to God.
Nigga said, you want to fight somebody? I got somebody for you to fight, nigga. Give me a second. Nigga come back with his grandma's with boxing gloves, nigga. Oh, shit. Fight her.
Oh my lord.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah,
Nah,
they
this
on
shit
that.
needs to
They on
stop.
that trying to find Gotti.
When they going, so what's the next step, though, Cloud? What they got to do for the monetization for the clubhouse for you?
Shit, I guess they gonna monetize it eventually. I don't know, bro. Like I said, if it's some dope ass shit, I usually put it on my YouTube or something, and that's monetized, so I'm able to eat off of it. But yeah, they haven't. I don't know what they gonna do with that monetization on the actual clubhouse.
Yo, that's another thing about it too, bro. When you see, I mean, because you've been around Whack now and shit like that, and other things that go on over there. How do you feel, or does it cringe, or do it be crazy to you when you? Because I know you be hearing niggas, quote unquote, talk too much. Like, how do you feel when you catch brothers and sisters up there, like, just talking too much, considering where niggas come from?
Well, I do. I try to stop them in their tracks and shit. Yeah, I try to stop them in their tracks if it's gonna be something that's too out there. You feel me?
Right, but at the same time, you remember before the Jim Jones, I'm telling these people a minute, remember the Jim Jones situation? Me and you used to battle about this shit, and you saying what I told you, but like in that same thing, though, in that same breath, like how do like does it surprise you though? Does it like affect you in any type of way when you just hear like different motherfuckers across the gap? I mean, across the globe, just be as reckless mentally. I mean, as far as their mouth, just to like get their point across, or like
No,
even when
they
it
don't
comes
surprise
down
me.
even when it comes down to snitching, like we were talking about before, like how niggas don't realize, like how people think when they can tell the whole story to prove their righteous, not their righteousness, but being right. The shit that niggas be telling, like how do motherfuckers like that feel like they're in any different of being in that courtroom when they come up on Clubhouse and basically do the same thing? Like, do like how do they be that oblivious?
Yeah, for the most part, like I said, for the most part, that does be happening, but that's more so like Bullets Gotti rooms and shit like that. He got his
Ah,
rooms
good
and
one.
shit.
I mean, at the end of the day,
You
I'm
know, like
asking you, but
when Wack
you're not responsible for that
When
shit
Wack come
though.
to
Either
my
way you
room
look
though,
at it.
and he started to talk about some shit that, cause like the only person who probably do that would be Wack, but even then, if you pay attention, he talking about some old ass shit. And he talking about some shit that really can't like hurt him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it is individuals on there like where they might get into it with Bullets guy and they be like, yeah, nigga, I'm from so and so, get to telling they whole background, telling them who they shot them, bro, like all type of shit, bro. Trying to prove they who they are and shit. Like that's kind of
Right,
weird.
right. That's what I'm saying. And not even that. It's just when people be talking about those cases and what they do know, and the closer the niggas be at, I guess, because niggas feel
Nigga said they had a grandmother
like they
here.
represented their homie so much that they could say so much, but it be telling because you be putting together shit that maybe them peoples don't even know.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Like when they trying
You
to
know what I
defend
mean?
the artist or something.
Right, right.
Yeah, yeah, it be definitely be people doing that. For the most part, like I said, I try to cut them off in their tracks. And hey,
Hold
bro,
on,
this
Chuck.
is
Hold on, Chuck. Cause you doubling. T.
Um,
Mute when Chuck talking and everybody talking because it's a double giving off and we can't really hear everybody else. So mute. Go ahead, Chuck.
yeah. So like I would say that when that happens, I pretty much just kind of let it slide. But like at the end of the day, I was trying to cut them off in their tracks. So I try to like, hey man, we ain't finna go federal in here. That's usually my response. We ain't finna go federal, bro. Chill out, chill out, chill out. So people do be doing some weird ass shit, but they grown man, bro. Like a lot of them be lying any fucking way. So even though they telling these heartfelt ass, fake ass stories, a lot of it is cap. So ain't no fucking police gonna do shit with they cap ass story.
well, I feel that it just be a lot of shit going on. I'm gonna recap it because I'm gonna get out of here in a few. But Uda, is there something you want to ask Chuck, or something that you want to say about the platform, or anything that's out there and they're friendly the same? Because I'm gonna wrap it up after this, y'all.
Nah, man. All I say is salute to Chuck, man. Keep grinding, doing what he doing. Salute that. Always
Salute.
appreciated him. Always coming to support you. I mean, I've seen him a lot of times from the beginning coming to support you. Besides me seeing Chuck doing Death for the Cloud Chaser. So, I mean, I wish him nothing but success. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I don't understand why maybe Gotti be hating on him sometimes, but hey, it is what it is with that. But if you're not doing something right, then that's what the hate comes with. So I just say keep pushing. Keep climbing, you know what I'm saying? Don't get that big head. Keep helping people on the lower levels. And that's all we could do, man. Fuck the hate. Fuck all that other stuff, man. Salute to you. Salute to Friendly and T. And number love.
Of
Yeah,
course,
when it
salute
comes
to
to that
everybody.
you just said, it ain't just me, man. Chuck look out for a lot of people. It ain't
I
just
know. I
me.
see him.
But no,
I
yeah,
see
you know
him.
what I'm saying? It ain't just me.
I
It's
see
just
him.
somebody I'm lucky enough to be, you know what I'm saying, boys with him. But and
But he
then
been
like
doing
when
that
it
from
come to
a
shit,
long time since I've
yeah,
been
for a
around you.
long time,
Been doing that.
exactly. And also, like I said, Bullets got I said I love for him, just like I'm pretty sure that Chuck do too, because that's why I asked him that question, because Gotti been doing that shit for a long time anyway. You know what I'm saying? Since I've been around here, Gotti will talk shit about Death of the Cloud Chaser and then turn around and be right there under him. So that's just how he do. That's why I asked Steph the
Yeah.
question that I asked him.
Now you
Well,
know what's the
definitely.
craziest thing, T?
Mute T.
That nigga Gotti, he literally come over there every every room I do, bro. The nigga in there listening, bro, on fake accounts, all type of shit. Like, so even though he talk all this shit about me, but he be the main one, you know what I'm saying, watching the content and shit. It's crazy, bro.
Right, and like I said, I know that because it's been going on for the whole duration of time. That's why I asked you. That I was telling Uda. That's why I asked you that. Fella, you want to say anything about the YouTube when the next time you're gonna give your people some love or what they gotta
Nah,
do or whatever?
I still got that on my mind about niggas at the grandmoms.
Well, if that's the case, man, I thank everybody for coming, man. I didn't want to be up here. Well, gonna be up here all night, man. Oh, we had a good time for us. I'm concerned. I thank Uda for coming through here. One Community. Check out the channel, One Community, Uda Block, several channels. Death of the Cloud Chaser. Check out Death of the Cloud Chaser. If you're on Clubhouse, it's probably under something else on the Clubhouse, but check out Death of the Cloud Chaser
No, it's
on
death for the cloud
YouTube.
chase everywhere.
Blessings
Word.
to everybody. Salute. Peace.
All right,
Salute,
and
salute, salute,
thanks
bro.
everybody for coming through. RJ Southgate, keep doing your thing. Stilo Fast, thanks for coming. Thanks all of y'all coming, man. Salute and shout to all my peoples out there. Till next time, got to get it right, baby. Sydney, we made history. Let's continue to make history. All tomatoes to all the families here. Peace, y'all. Y'all take care of yourself. I'll see you tomorrow. Peace.